J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. I can't believe what I just watched, y'all. I can't believe it. Now, we gonna break down the finale for Power, Book 4, Force, Season 3. The show's over. They ended the show. And how they went out, I don't know if it went out with a bang, but I am gonna get into what happened and talk about what I did like, what I didn't like, and what I think about how they ended the show. Now, normally I do go live right after the show end, but I had a very long day. Tried to get me a little bit of rest. Ended up oversleeping exactly 1 hour, but I watched it and man, I could have got me some more rest. First of all, didn't D-Mac get shot in the shoulder? Why do they do this on this show? They didn't have to shoot him if they was going to make it seem like he didn't get shot the very next episode. I mean, Shanti got shot in the shoulder. Man, these are the toughest people in the world. None of them go to the hospital. Miguel gets shot. He just pull it out on the kitchen table. Shanti gets shot. It ain't no big deal. I don't know, man. Oh, my goodness. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what I really don't like. Tariq, really? Tariq? And I don't like Tariq cussing so much. Man, he man, shit, man. Oh, man, that little motherfucker. Man, what? Tariq, stop. Stop. And what you talking about? Why don't you come back to New York with me, Uncle Tommy? Get this money. Man, after a certain point, money, that's all they do with money, money. It would be good to know my kids grow up on the same streets I grew up on. Dude, the 80s and 90s over with. It may be literally the same street, but them blocks have changed. It's over. The hell wrong with you? And Maria, I gotta take myself off the board. I take myself off the board so you can go and win the war. When you win the war, come and give me Tommy. What? Man, and Tommy mama, she cussing at the church in the damn funeral. What? I know I wasn't shit. They didn't deserve it. And she went through all that not to tell Tommy that Maria was gonna catch. Oh man, I don't know where to start, man. So much going on. Let me get to some of these comments, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, cause man, like I said, I was wore out. I almost didn't make it. Had I have known, I mean, I love y'all. It ain't for the money. It ain't no money really. But if I would have, oh my goodness. This was a whack episode and as a finale to me. I don't like how they ended the show. Him and Tariq talking on the roof and Jannard lives. Oh man. So what? He gonna be going to New York to find Tommy? He gonna be oh my goodness. I will say they did do something very, very good in my opinion, this episode. And that's Sang-a-Lang. He's pretty good. I'm interested to see his story. I ain't see him about to pop Bobby and that whole thing going on. That's the best part of this episode to me. I mean, he was acting his ass off. Straight up. He was all scared, then he done popped him, pulled out the glove, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, damn, this dude diabolical. Then he about to, man, I'm interested in him. To hell with these fool-ass gangsters. Let's see what he doing. So, Nat, what's good, mama? Finally, I know, right? I know it was hard. I was wore out today, but I made it. I'm gonna need my glasses, y'all. My eyes been worn out today. uh, what the hell did I say? Anahuac beatbox. I can't believe Jannard and Vic survived. You and me both. That was so whack. And Vic, in witness protection, got away only to come back. And he done sent this whack ass boy. You gotta like, why everybody trying to do this stab? So why you don't just shoot him? Oh my goodness. That old funeral scene with Jannard and everybody out front and a G-Wagon and all these lowriders and stuff, like, that's so obvious. Like, everybody gonna see you coming literally a mile away. They had all the cops there. I can't believe this. Encouraging Warrior, the last episode was whack with the KKK. Hey, you ain't lying, man. I can't believe they ended the show like this, though. And I ain't on no Game of Thrones or, even with Tariq. I can't stand Tariq. I really don't I don't even like Michael Rainey getting older. No, you know what really made me really, I was just watching it like, this thing, I can't believe this. And then this line came up, I was like, what? I mean, I literally was laying, I'm watching the episode, I'm like, I can't believe this shit. And then he said, I'm like, I ain't lying, man. I really did do that. I just couldn't believe I heard that. Tariq is talking to D-Mac at the bar. And he talking about some, yeah, man, I heard you lost your pops, man. Yeah, man, I know what that's like. What? You know what it's like. You killed your pops, and you up here trying to sympathize with somebody that had love and lost and is having sympathy, and you talking about some, yeah, man, I know what it's like. Mm-hmm. Man, oh my God, I couldn't stand that conversation on the bar. And then Tariq, yeah, man, Uncle Tommy and this and that, man. Get the man, what? I couldn't believe they wrote that in that script. Ooh, who thought that was a good conversation? That was horrible. Why did they write that? Let me get to some of these comments. I'm behind on the comments, man. DeMarcus Vaughn, Birth of the Pig, ate Ortega. Yeah, they had that hand in the cage, which is why you shouldn't eat pork. You may be eating a dead body or two. That puerco. Good looking for the super chat. But yeah, man, that was kind of messed up. See how you say from number one to wait, what? From number one to New York to be number two. From number one to two, New York to be. And what the F is right? What the hell you talking about? What, him working under Tariq to be Tariq's number two? Hey, it's just like home. I'm always somebody's number two. I mean, I'm the shit. Gates, you say, I like Maria. She's a rider and thinks steps ahead. Really? I don't know, man. They kind of make her seem like she this and that. I mean, she was a nurse. And she gonna go to Mexico. What, Tommy gonna have to go to Mexico, be with them, or he gonna try to get them to come to New York and do? They kind of making America look whack. Like you could just move to another city or do whatever. And I mean, it's just make it look real corny. And like Vic Flynn. I thought that looked real corny to me that he with this girl, he in witness protection. She head over heels over him, and his whole mugshot and everything on the news with all his stuff about crime, family, all this and that. And she over here, what is she? She talking about writing a book and go disappear somewhere. What? How you? Oh my God. Oh man. He really is Vic the Dick. I mean, what he put on her? She loves him so much in this show. Like, I can tell they are in a real relationship because she really, you could tell, really like this dude way more than it should be. So, I don't know, man. Wow, wow, wow. I just skipped down to the bottom of the comments. So all these great comments I missed, I'm sorry, but I ain't gonna never get through them all right now. But I'll go to some of these the newer ones. You say Christian, you say New York, like, wait, Tommy alive? Right. Oh, right. Do the writers watch the show? Because he left New York because he was wanted and under investigation, only to come back and then work with Tariq, who still got the police watching him, and what? Go back to selling drugs again? Like he never left? I don't know. Nah, it's a couple things that I did like, but it was corny and how they pulled it off. But I do like how Jannard figured out who the snitch was, but how he talked, come on, man, you tweaking. Oh, man. And he turned his back. Why they got everybody trying to walk away and turn their back on killers? Not to say you can't get killed getting shot in the face or in the front, because you can, but they act like he got, oh, man, you tweaking. Or this or that. Let me see your phone. What you mean? I mean, that was just, oh my goodness. Got him. Anyway. Shy Girl. It was some slow bus-ish for sure. Hey man, you ain't lying. You ain't lying, boy. I mean, I can't even believe this episode. And I can't believe that they had D-Mac get shot in the shoulder the last episode. And then is nothing wrong with him? With an AK? It wasn't no 22. Even if it was a 22, you still gonna feel it. Oh my goodness, man. NGP for live. You said finale was so weak. A part of me was hoping Tommy and Tariq was gonna get pop on the roof at the end. For real. That would have made it better. I mean, I would have, definitely Tariq. They had them talking and they couldn't even look at each other, kinda. Tariq had to get in front of him. Look here, Tommy. This shit right here. Come and do this, man. We get this shit. We do it. Like he cussing and talking and acting like he. That was so cringe to me. I just. Oh my God. Ah, that was horrible. I know maybe I'm still seeing him as a young Tariq, but good grief, that was horrible. Uh, what else happened this episode? There's so much, man. I'm gonna just let me go ahead to the Moscow. I'm gonna get my Moscow rating, and I'm gonna put the link in here if y'all want to come up and talk, because I just can't believe they ended the show like this. So this is for Power Orgies. Shout out to Steve. What they gonna have Tariq and Tommy and the new spinoff together? What? This is whack, man. I can't believe this is the worst finale out of all their shows, man. And I don't like to pile on and make these things seem bigger or worse than they really are, because it ain't really, it's just a TV show. It ain't that deep. I won't be tweaking out like that, crash out on the show. But this was whack, man. It just was, man. What the? They ain't tied up nothing really. And the Shanti, that whole thing when she went to Jannard and tried to play and I thought Jannard was gonna shoot her. That would have been make more sense. How could y'all be in a shootout just a day or 2 days before? It's hard to know how the timeline works on these shows. But it couldn't have been that long ago. I know we got a funeral for JP, but I mean, what? Within a 2-week span, all these bodies dropping, you in a shootout, and even Diamond died. But you can come and talk, and there's negotiations, and we gonna take over the city, and this and these people are sociopaths if they could do that. No wonder I never made it as a killer drug dealer. Not that I was auditioning for that job in real life, but ain't no way I could be living my life and that type of stuff happen and I just move on and forget about it and we on to the next or talk about money and stuff. Like, oh my goodness. It's just so disingenuous. This show make me want to write a show. I know it's not that easy, and I know, we can all Monday morning quarterback stuff, so I don't want to, man, good grief, man. Man. CR, you say, ain't no way I'm acting that safe on a rooftop. Hey, for real. For real, for real. Nap for life. What's good, nap for life? Oh, that's a NGP for life. Would have been better if Jannard popped Showstopper. Man, that would have been better. That would have been so much better. And I did not like. Oh my goodness. It's a lot I didn't like. I'm gonna say first, I hated the part where Fat Boy was in the basement with Jannard and pulled the gun on him. Don't do it. Ah! Why he always do? Ah! 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 Who he think he is on the WWE? Man, shut your fat ass up. Hey man, dude. Yo, no, pulling the trigger back, yelling ass, move, Nick. Man, get your back. Man. And then, what else I ain't like? I done forgot already, the damn Fat Boy yelling. Well, I come back to me. Good grief. Oh, Showstopper. I ain't like how this is so whack to me. Again, maybe I'm misogynistic. I don't know. Possibly. I got flaws. I know. I don't see no woman telling them in that damn coalition, all right, this how we gonna run it, and this and that. But how we gonna do it, Showstopper? This how we gonna do it. We gonna do this and that. We gonna have it like, oh, okay. Ooh, Showstopper got a plan. We gonna follow show. Yeah, man. Hey, look, man. We're equal opportunity gang members. We listen to the lady or the man. Whoever's the boss is who the boss. Who are we to question? She's the boss now. We listen. Okay, boss lady, how we gonna do it, Showstopper? Okay, look, we gonna have this from Garfield to Marquette, and we gonna do this and that, and we go. Oh, okay, Showstopper. Thank you. It just seems so whack to me, man. I don't know, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I guess, like I say, what do I know, right? I don't know how they meet today, but that seems so kind of 90s or something. I don't know. Everybody try to meet at the spot and talk or something. I don't know, man. I guess you wouldn't text message or email your gang meeting. I guess not. But that I don't know, man. Ugh. And then they got Manny Fresh. I'm riding with you. And then they all went to go do the shootout. Oh my goodness, man. I guess studs is gangsters too, huh? I guess. I mean, anybody can shoot anybody and do stuff. I mean, I ain't crazy. I mean, hell, a 5-year-old got the finger on the trigger, can pop you on accident at least. So anything can happen, but to me, and I'm about to get to the Moscow. To me, what really was good this episode was Bobby and Sang and how that worked out. And then Sang-a-lang popped Bobby, and Bobby was telling him how it was going to work before that. And then but what if I'm in trouble? I need a safe word, wife, and this and that. And the Tommy meeting, man, all of these scenes was great. All of these scenes was great. I know it was going to do a Lorenz Tate influence. I'd like to see what old Sang-a-lang got going on with the cartels and crookedness and stuff. I mean, he did his thing. I'm gonna give it to him. He did his thing. I wasn't expecting that. Everybody else, they oh my goodness, the writers. I see why they probably didn't bring my character back. They didn't want to get me shot in the pool. They like, man, we gonna have to carry him in here and do this and that. Hey man, let's just get somebody else. That's fine. But why they build them up? They build up people and tear them down so easy on this show. They had the cartel, Marquez cartel. They seem so invincible. He finally get out of jail only to get killed, handed over to Tommy just like that. Like, really? Just like that, handed over? It's just too... they just give me the ick. They just do it too much, man. They just take out people after you build them up and stuff. All right, let me get to the Moscow rating. Because oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They got me over here. Oh my goodness. The Moscow rating is my rating system I try to use to be non-biased for TV shows and movies and things. It's real simple. 4 categories, 25 points each. I've been using this for years, so it usually is okay. The visuals and cinematography for the episode, I didn't like a couple of the scenes. I thought it was corny, having all of that G-Wagon and those cars parked in front of the church as if nobody noticed them. Whatever. I don't know. It wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst, but they tried to show Tommy Mama in the background looking at Maria and stuff. When Tommy and them were talking, you're gonna run away with my grandbaby. Overall, I mean, they used the modern cameras. I really hated the cinematography on that rooftop. I mean, ugh. And Michael Rainey, I don't like that he getting taller. He's same height as Tommy. I don't like that. Stay short. You a shorty for life. You always gonna be a shorty in my eyes, Tawik. And all that cussing, and you come through with headshots and you an assassin right when Tommy was about to get hit trying to reload and he's surrounded and I've been practicing, Uncle Tommy. I'm gonna give this I can't believe this. At a score of a 25, I'm gonna give it a ooh-wee. I'm gonna give it a 20. I mean, good grief. I was thinking 19, but storyline and plot for this episode. Oh my goodness. It got me, oh my goodness, and I sound like Shanae. Oh my goodness. I got 2 cold 40s. I can't believe this episode. I gotta give it an 18 on this, man. I got to. It's just, I can't believe they ended the show like this. I get you want somebody to watch your new show, but not like this. I can't believe it. That, oh my goodness. Jannar was about to shoot up, then he didn't, but he still got treated like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. Anyway, special effect, makeup, costumes. The special effects wasn't much. Makeup, costume, how it always is. I'm gonna get this 18 also, man. I mean, oh my goodness. I'm trying not to say it, and I keep saying it. Every time I say that, I think, God, I'm so tired of saying that. Entertaining, fun factor. Man, I'm sitting here trying to really give some good thought about this. I ain't just trying to just blurt out something, but I will say I'm not really interested in watching it again like that. I'm not in a hurry. I will, but it's not like I gotta see this again. It is playing again now, but I ain't. I will say, good grief, man. I'm gonna give it a 18 as well. It wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. It comes out to a 74 on the Moscow. A 74. Damn, I didn't even put the link in. My bad. A 74. I'll round it up to a 75 or a 7.5 if wanted a score of 1 to 10. I always put a 0.5 margin. So if you think it was a 7 or an 8, I guess I could see that. But I don't know about much more than a 8. A 7, I can definitely see easy. And if somebody said a 6 or something to that effect, I mean, I couldn't argue with you. Chosen King, you the 6.5. I mean, like I say, I can't argue with you, man. I can't believe they ended the show like this. I mean, finales are the hardest thing to probably get on the show right. So with that, I will give them credit. I'm not trying to be that hard on them like Game of Thrones fans or whatever. I'm not mad because it didn't go my way. It just went in a whack way is the problem. Encouraging Warrior, what's good, mama? What you think about this episode?
It's whack, y'all. It's whack, y'all. It's wickety, wickety, whack, y'all. It's whack, whack, whackety, whack, 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 whackety, whack, whack.
I know, right? That's off CB4. Wacky D. Wacky D in the place.
Nah, I'm talking about what's the name from CB4? Wasn't it
Black,
Adam
y'all.
Payne?
Black,
Alan,
y'all. Yeah.
I'm black, y'all.
Blackity black, and I'm black. I'm blackity black, 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 black. I'm blackity black, black.
Whack, 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 whackety, black.
Hey man,
He's sitting
wow.
there making fun of the conscious rap.
Right. So what you think about what was the wackity part in your opinion?
Man, just oh my God, Tariq was getting on my damn nerve, yo. He's sitting there just acting all hard, like he really about that life.
Man, I couldn't stand that.
Now you know everybody know Tariq softening baby poop.
Green baby poop at that. The nastiest, softest kind that just out of the diaper.
Exactly. And then like this is what I don't understand. If you're planning on infiltrating on your gang or whatever, like you could at least like make it appear like you still on their side. As soon as Jannard like broke the meeting apart, he didn't even bother to go outside. He just automatically just got on his phone and started texting Tommy.
Yes.
Like, damn, y'all don't even wait until y'all get outside. That's how your man got popped.
Right. You talking about Gray Skull, dude?
Yeah.
I know. I'm glad you brought that up. I couldn't believe that.
Like, damn, y'all people don't be discreet at all. And you wonder why y'all be getting popped. And I'm like, everybody's supposed to know. If you're cheating on your partner, you're supposed to erase the evidence.
Duh. He saved all the messages of the setup in his phone.
And Jannard, he's sitting there acting like some scorned lover. Let me see your phone.
Hey, but that was a good point. He like, we fucking, what's the problem?
Yeah, I mean, he did make a valid point. See, that's how come he got trapped off, because he don't know how to delete messages and stuff.
Right. Especially since we saw that he clocked Jannard, saw he wasn't shooting back.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have been on your P's and Q's. Plus, you put everybody to sleep with that dirty ass water, and you go, what, come back to work like ain't nothing happened? Oh, man, I wasn't there on the... I know we were supposed to have a big war, but see, my girl, man, she...
Yeah, right out with my shorty, man. She was tripping.
You need to die for that. You need to die for that. We soldiers at war. This is active deployment. You ain't getting no damn R&R. You ain't getting no liberty pass on some ass. I'm about to...
Yeah, ain't no vacation time.
I know. Hey, I'm with my shorty. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying. I know we had to take over the drug empire, but she wanted to Netflix and chill. You know, man.
But you know what? The one part that got me scratching my head is, what is the U.S. attorney going to do with that evidence? Because you know he talking about, oh, I'm gonna give you the tape over that. How do we don't know that he gonna wind up trying to turn in Tommy to try to boost up his career?
Well, he shot dude in the head.
Yeah, but
well,
that's not going to
shoot somebody in the head. You kind of not faking it. I mean,
yeah, but he can sit there and lie and say, "Oh, Tommy did it." I mean, it wasn't like they had video.
Well, if they was recording the audio. But I see what you're saying. But after he shot him in the head, don't get me wrong, he probably liable to do anything. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't
But
trust him as far as I could throw him because you see how he twisted that whole story with Stacy and her husband talking about they was in cahoots together and they were corrupt and taking bribes. When you was the main one getting all the bribes and stuff. Like yeah, Stacy was taking bribes. But to drag Bobby and make it seem like he was taking bribes and all that stuff, like no, that wasn't true.
but we only ones that know that. Don't nobody else know that. So like, yeah, you right, but we as the viewers only know that. Everybody else don't know that. And actually he did the right thing as far as his character. As if you were him, nobody else know that you did that. Only person that know is Bobby. Now you don't know who he got them pictures with or whatever or shared, but in
Hmm.
your mind, you think if I get rid of him and blame them, all my problems are solved. Now we as the viewers know he full of it, but we got a different perspective. Christian in the
Hey
building.
Christian,
What's up? What's up? Oh man,
you mad too, right?
I've been on 5 channels already. I'm so mad, bro. Ah,
Damn, man, I should have got some rest earlier.
I was messaging you.
Nah,
I
no,
didn't
I
know if
was
you would
knocked
see
out.
it,
I saw you. I just saw you. Said they don't know how to wrap up a show.
dude. I'm like literally writing stuff down. I don't know
What is there to
how
write?
you
It
wanna
ain't
do
much
it.
to write.
Well, go ahead. Let me hear something you wrote down. What's one of your points?
To have Tariq basically save Tommy from nobodies was super weird.
Now, that's a good point.
Like
From
it,
nobody's.
like you get what I'm saying? Like
Right,
you don't always have to have the biggest characters. I understand that, but that was just awkward.
right.
Um, Ortega, last time we saw him, like it's like he was doing good. He was in the pool, and then we see him in the pool again. I'm like, there's a different,
Now it's
Mm-mm.
hey,
no topless, nothing.
I know, right?
It was a big switch.
Yeah, that G
Where did
part,
the Chinese go?
huh?
Where did the Chinese go?
I know, right? What happened to
That's what
Wu
I'm trying to
Tang?
figure out.
They could have brought that
Man,
in next to whenever they're gonna go back there or whatever. Just leave that for that. Like it was like, what are we doing? And
yeah,
then DeFranco with the drop again for nothing.
that was stupid. What you think about Sang taking him out and how he tried to cover it up? You think that was a good move, bad move, whack?
It was probably some of the best acting on Force.
I think so too. He actually
It
surprised me.
was so good. Because like obviously you understand um when you're auditioning or whatever, if they want you to be able to pull off different things, they want to see it. He pulled off all of it.
He did.
Scared, pretending to be scared, being threatening, being corrupt. When he did that speech as a politician,
That was a good speech he did
he
too.
did all of it. Like he
He did. He shined this episode to me. He
yeah,
actually
he
jumped off
did.
the screen. And I ain't and most people, y'all know, I ain't really talked about him. He's been okay through the show. But
Yeah.
this episode, he shined.
Yeah. But I mean that's part of it.
Yeah,
That's part of the reason why you're not paying attention to him. Not you in general.
right.
That's just what same thing with they just did with his and hers.
I ain't seen that.
You ain't seen it? Oh, okay. I'm trying
Nah, I
not
didn't
to.
see that either. I want to see it, but it's
Okay.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
I ain't gonna give anything away, but it's the same type of way of looking at it. Like you're like, yeah, whatever, this person. Man. It's like, it's
They
the
just
same
pop
same
off.
type of thing. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I don't really give a lot of credit, but he he did really good. Normally in drug dealer shows, the problem is that you could be the hammer, not the nail, or the nail, not the hammer, and then it
Right.
doesn't work. I think he did all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And in one episode, it looked good. Like for if you have an acting reel and you can get it from one episode, that's pretty cool.
That was. That was. Yeah, that was. He did. Man, I'm telling y'all, this episode with his character made me more interested in what he about to go
Exactly,
through than
exactly.
to weaken Tommy. Y'all going back to New York sale job. All right, man. Enough of that.
Yeah, I didn't, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
hated the
that was
episode.
horrible.
Like I'm gonna tell
I
you,
felt
well, when you wanna talk about positives, I'll wait for that.
All right, go
I
ahead.
felt bad for JP's father because he looked like he really was hurt at the funeral.
With the
He was
mustache though.
crying. Like they could have gave him a little moment to talk.
I know, right? Wasn't that Sonny? That's Sonny from the Shy too, right?
Yeah, the cook guy, the
Yeah,
main,
yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah.
cook guy.
Hmm.
yeah. I forgot all about him, man. I forgot all about him. We got our man Stephen Harris in the building.
What's
Steve,
good?
what you
What's
watching over
up?
there?
Hey, Steven.
What's
Oh,
up,
we don't get
Nicole
the big
Warrior?
smile because we don't got the actress with us. We don't get the big
Ah,
smile.
Steve, you holding that smile away from us tonight, huh?
She got him quick too.
Yeah, you like that? See, Steve, they saw your interview, man. Steve was liking that. So, Steve,
I,
what you think about this finale?
I mean, the finale was good, though. But the writers, man, they is stupid leaving Vic alive though, and should have been smoked it. And Janard should have been, should have been out of here too. Because and then Janard ain't got no body, ain't got no connections, no product, and no soldiers, and he ain't got no body
So you
over
didn't
there
And
in
like
no
New
Vic?
York
heart.
City.
They should have smoked it at him too.
They should have just took out Janard and Vic. I don't know why the writers dumbass let this man make it out this season.
Hey, for real. Man. The only thing I'm thinking, and of course we could be off, but if they make him and Vic drive to New York looking for Tommy, man, really, really, oh my goodness, they making me say, I thought they turned me into Shanae. I'm telling you, oh my
Oh
goodness,
my goodness.
I don't know what else to say, man. Do you know it's? I get they've lost a lot. But it takes a lot driving cross country to get somebody for real. Like I've been mad at people before. Like, and if you've been really mad at somebody or even close to fighting, but you got to drive even across town, 30 minutes. How many people gonna do that really? You'd be like, you know what? Next time I see him.
And you got heat in the car.
I know, man. I ain't driving 30 minutes to go fight you and do this stuff. I mean, of course, I ain't, drug dealer, killer, and have all this stuff, but my
Yo,
goodness.
they using that G wagon like it's a Honda Accord. Like it's just good on miles and shit.
I know, right? And it's like it's unnoticeable.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
You'll see that coming a mile away, man.
Like that, Janard didn't have no insurance on his Lamborghini truck.
That's just as bad.
That's sad.
Yeah, just like when they all went to go posse up to go and get that revenge and shootout with Tommy and them, and they all got in all these cars, getting in the Mustang, getting in it. Man, you can't do crimes in your own car, man. I mean, I learned this in the 90s, and I wasn't even doing no crimes to be thinking of this type of stuff, let alone shooting and all of this. You're normally your car, you're going to drive it again. Why would you want to be in a car that you like? These people got money. I get, y'all, they were all street level and didn't have money.
Look at what
And
happened to Tommy.
exactly. And then, like,
Like
I
just
get they
waiting.
ain't gonna all go to Enterprise, rent a car or something. But I mean, come on, man. These cars are flashy though. I wouldn't go do something in my car to somebody and they'd be like, oh, yeah, it was like it's too noticeable. Not that I got their cars or something, but just like your personal car. Unless you drive like a normal Chevy Impala, like it's a million of them from the 2000s, not even a 96 Impala. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overthinking it because I like cars, but Tommy Car, I hate that he does stuff in that car. I really, really hate that.
The way he walked back to it, like nobody was trying to kill him by
I,
himself.
yeah, in
It's
the
like,
alley. Yeah, like they wasn't all just. Oh my goodness.
That's his
I was
trademark.
like, come on, bro.
Dude, that knife fight was the worst. Wasn't that the little half drunk Flynn brother or whatever friend? Because he killed one from Vic killed one of them in his apartment, but wasn't that other dude the older one or something that wanted to get some
I think
territory back?
I think so.
Yeah, talking about you got a light. Why are they doing that?
Just bringing attention to yourself.
And this is goofy. They're doing this as if they're being filmed or on a show. Every time
Yep.
you take somebody out, you always got to say a nice, cool
You
punchline.
gotta say stuff first.
Yeah, like, dude. First of all, Tommy would have saw this dude sitting there, and he wouldn't have thought just walk past. Like, why you
Yeah.
in the alley leaning on the car by me, and we coming from? This wouldn't have worked. First of all, is he supposed to be always on the swivel, supreme gangster? But he could walk past and don't think nothing of it.
He was
Whereas
walking like this.
I know, oh, I had JP on my mind. What? Like you just saw them in front of the dang on funeral ready to shoot y'all.
Yeah, like we know that in this type of show, they're gonna do the thing with the speech, but it makes sense if you do it. You have to drop on somebody. They cannot get to their gun. So you talk your shit and then you do what you're gonna do. But not like if you're trying to like blitz somebody
Right,
who is
right.
like you can't even play hide and go seek good.
Goofy,
You're
man.
like that doesn't make sense.
Right. And Tommy, why is he just so much? I mean, I guess he didn't beat Diamond, I guess, but he didn't really lose. They just got him so strong and over everybody. I mean, not that I think that dude was so, I don't know, man. It really, of course, the show would be over.
Yeah, but
But
there's also there's no aspect of like, oh shit, this guy might kill me. You don't like you don't feel that because
right.
it's not like uh they don't make it make sense enough. They could have just had them fist fight if that would have been better than this probably.
It
They
would
just held it like a Zorro movie for a long time. And
right.
the little flip, of course.
It was more like Billy Jean when they was fighting with the
Yeah,
knife
yeah.
on.
um that shit, man. On beat it.
That was Beat It. Yeah, Beat It.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said Billy Jean.
Yeah, that's the moonwalk.
I know, right? When he stepped on the doot, doot.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he stepped on the floor and it lit up in Billy
yeah.
Jean.
You're talking about the part of the song before he spins and then moonwalks. I used to do that shit in middle school.
I know. I used to do it when it was fresh. I was little. Anyway, I wish I could do them again. But we see so much happen this episode as far as what's up with the crew tell Jannard they leaving, and then they all go join Showstopper and come up. They're like, man, what you think? Okay, let's get this done. We got the coalition. And
I
Jannard,
hated that.
for
Like the amount of trust in like basically Tommy went off of Miguel. That's who like he checked with. But the amount of trust that goes into somebody that just left, somebody they've been with the whole damn time, is crazy.
and they were just in a shootout.
Yeah,
I know, and they got people shot. D Mac got shot, Shawnee got shot. They killed Diamond. They killed some of their boys, and they like, all right, let's work together.
it's like nobody meaningful dies except for whoever you already knew was gonna go.
Right.
Like, obviously Raheem. Like maybe don't show us that Raheem didn't do anything, us as the viewer, and then have him figure it out in the next episode, in the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Not when like we're all like, oh well, Raheem is done. Like this. So are we supposed to react to that? And where was he walking to? Somebody's
You over there
TV is on.
watching, Steve? Steve, you over there watching other people's show?
You listen to somebody else.
Talking about Ortega and stuff while you over here on the show, you watching other people talk. Which one is it?
Oh, I'm just quiet.
No, but you watching other
Nah.
people talking. That's the thing. You cheating on me, man. You just like what's a shiny showstopper. You gonna leave me? You gonna be Jannard? You gonna be cheating on me in the bathroom with somebody else reviews?
Steven got 3 other phones and shit.
Ooh.
Right. You supposed to be on this show hitting this.
So that's the reason why I cut my TV off.
Yeah, good. That's the reason. It ain't the reason I said something and busted you.
It was 2 minutes late.
Well, that's the reason I turned it off.
Dude.
All right, let me get you engaged then, Steve. Because you won't watch everybody else. Let you on the show. You supposed to be the one they watching, not you watching and watching. This is like 3D.
That's why he's hiding.
All right, Steve. What they talk about? I hear you still got it on. You ain't turned that TV off. You turned it down. I got good speakers. I heard you.
Steve full of shit.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it on closed caption. You cheating on me, man.
The guilty smile.
He was holding that smile back. He ain't let it all out. All right, Steve. So what's up? I heard them talk about Ortega. What they talk about? What you listening over there?
Shoot, Ortega got took out by Tommy. Got popped him.
Well, what's your thoughts on that? You think that was good, bad?
I mean, it wasn't dude. Ortega getting taken out. That wasn't enough. Shoot, it should have been dude. You know what? Should have been taken out of here, and Ashanti should have been taken out. I mean, not Ashanti. I mean,
It's close enough. Shawnee.
Vic should have been taken out, dude. The writers, though, I don't know why they let Vic, the goofy ass character, make it out the season alive.
But what did you think about Ortega though?
Dude, I ain't care about Ortega getting popped. He should have been took out a long time ago.
Now, here's the thing that I said earlier about that. You might have missed it. You was watching somebody else cheating on me. But it's all good. No, what I said I didn't like how they kind of built him up to be the big bad in prison, and he got all this stuff happening, everybody afraid of him, only for him to just be spoon-fed to Tommy to be taken out. Like, what? I ain't like that.
And we didn't even see who took over.
I know, right? They talking about the cartel merging. I thought you was the head of the cartel, Chase, so you just another middleman. You a cartel member with a passport, that's it? Well, see, I'm the leader with a passport. The other leader don't have passport. That would be the leader. You have a passport, you can be the leader. I also speak a 2 language.
You know, Vic's girlfriend was getting on my damn nerve with her naive ass. I'm like, man, you know who you dealing with. Stop calling him Jason Booker. He's Vic Flynn. Stop living in this fantasy land, acting like you were some kind of fairy tale.
I know, right?
Yeah, but she is though. That's what they have to show us.
Vic character, man, is. I mean, you had a chance to either much take out time when you had the gun pointed at him, but you ain't never got the job done.
Wait, who from
Virginia? Because he a punk.
Mm-hmm.
And Vic is a fraud, man, in this show. And Vic should have left Chicago like he was supposed to be. Him and Ray on a plane, and then he bring his dumb ass back to team up with Jannard to take down Tommy, and still didn't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Man, get this snitch up out of here.
Get this snitch up out of here. All right, before I chime in on that, shout out to A-Top Jr. 2K. Say Virginia in the house. What's up, y'all? Happy birthday to MLK Jr. That's what's up.
Oh, happy birthday, MLK Jr.
Yeah, happy birthday, MLK.
Ain't it Monday? Or is it tomorrow?
Oh, no, Friday.
Friday. Okay. I know it's banking
Well,
holiday.
today is Friday.
There it is. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to A Top Junior. Hey, ain't you in the VA area, Christian? That's some of your
Hmm.
people.
Yeah, that's why I was. I mean, I don't. I'm
I
not from
know.
here, but yeah.
Right, right. And
The Marcus said he's from like he from down the street or something.
oh
The
man,
Marcus Vaughn.
it's a small world.
I'm gonna start
Thank
telling
you.
him
At
to
least
start sending me the
somebody
five
agree with what
dollars.
I was feeling. Talking about Ray was getting on my nerves too with her naive ass. She was just using Vic for a novel, for a story, for her to get a come up. That's all that was.
Mm.
And they keep showing this boring storyline with Vic and Beret in the penthouse back and forward, man. I mean, he all episode long. I say, I wish they could. Can they stop showing this damn scene with Vic and Beret? Because these two got on my damn nerves the whole ever season.
Yo, but you guys are like missing. Like she is hooked on him. That's the point.
What you mean? Like it was a bad boy, or the story, or she is Vic?
Yeah,
She hooked on Vic the Dick.
yeah. But I'm saying like if we're watching it, we can't be like, like she believes him. Yeah, we know who he is because we're watching him. She's
But
just
she
hooked.
knows he ain't who he say because she saw it on the news. She know who he is now
She's
But
been
she
known
kept calling him Jason though.
because
because she
she
wants to get out of there. She wants to
right,
go.
and she wants him to. She can easily believe the lie. It's easier when it ain't your life.
Yeah, she wants him to just go along basically.
Right, and that's his identity. He like Jason Bookman. That dude sound whack.
That was
Hey,
because of the news though.
Listen.
But I'm
Cause
saying y'all already done got away already. So why you still calling him by his alias? That's what I'm saying. That's stupid. Won't you just call him Vic?
so
Well,
that he can well
you know,
we're
slip
watching
up.
a show so he can say it. So
Yeah,
he can say I'm Vic Flynn because the news made it seem like the legacy died. And the
right,
next show is gonna be Legacy. So he's supposed to be the legacy of the family. That's why they had the dialogue with Tommy saying that the family ends with Vic. I mean, you gotta like look at it from the fact that we're watching a show. You can't take every
Mm,
line. Like if you look like I wrote this down too. If you look at the dialogue for Tariq
I
with
hate it.
Tommy, I hated it
Oh
1000%.
my god,
The
oh
reason,
God.
yeah,
it's all prequel TV show talk.
exactly. So, well, yeah, sequel. So the
Yeah, see,
problem is that they wrote it and it only works for that. The
right,
problem is that once you pass this episode, you either end up going back on what you just said and kind of reframing it, or it just makes no sense for the episode that we're on.
right, because that
Because yeah,
conversation probably wouldn't have happened if it wasn't viewers.
yeah, like it doesn't, it didn't even do anything. Like we already know, we saw you shoot ghosts like I don't know how many times that we played it and mentioned it, but at least like 25 times. Like
Yeah, but he unallied Ghost in an original Power Six at the end in the episode.
it's
I
episode
don't I
16.
didn't care if Tyreek showed up. Didn't care.
Mm.
No.
You
And it
already know.
wasn't like no main
The
characters that
smirk
got
though.
killed on the show,
Yeah, that's
on
what
the
I was
season
saying. Yeah.
finale.
Hey, this also is a little point. Somebody said that James St. Patrick will be back. I said no, he won't. I'm glad he.
Mm-mm.
I'm so
Dude,
glad.
we already know James St. Patrick wasn't never coming back. All that was just people that was putting it all false information on the internet that's to get people attention.
Yeah,
Well,
Hyping it
the
up.
smirk though.
yeah. Them people you be watching, Steve.
Jay, you crazy.
You
Pew
like the
pew
Tariq smirk?
pew. Huh?
Pew, pew, pew.
Did you like the Tariq smirk?
Man, I ain't like nothing about him. I don't even like he getting older.
I I
I'm like,
think they changed him a little bit. I think the character they were trying to show us, I think that they were trying to show us like kind of a glimpse of the character. I don't want to say evolving, but um kind of being a little changed a little bit. I think so. I think that
I
was part of
mean,
it
he
too.
getting older and more mature. And to me, and of course, this don't mean anything, but he looks too pretty boyish in a way to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like killing. He got the perfect waves and smooth skin and the nice clothes, and here you are shooting and drugged. What? Again, it don't add up. It doesn't make that doesn't mean anything. I know people that did live that way, and they still had nice hair and stuff. They try to, you know what I mean, look
I
good for
mean, at
the
least Ghost got into
Like
his little
unique.
black little jacket with his black sweatpants. You had a little hoodie on. At least
right.
he had dressed for the occasion. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Yeah,
That's
but Ghost was not even Ghost wasn't even wearing his hair. That shit was that boy got all that Beijing on and his beard too.
Ghost has, I mean,
how
Ghost.
how your hair get blacker and fuller the older you get in the seasons?
that's
He
And
had
I
funny.
the
would
most
have
hair
thought
on
the
season
white boy
6.
would have came with him. What's his name? His roommate in college.
Braden?
Right.
Brady,
Man,
Yeah.
I would have thought he would have came with him. He came by himself.
that's where they kind of threw people off on social media, taking pictures together with Braden, Tariq, and D Mac and them. But I like Lucian, a cool dude, but I didn't like how they had his character this episode and how his emotions trying to pull that off.
Yeah, he's done it like 3 times and he doesn't have it.
Not yet.
If
But
you
I
got
will
somebody,
say
yeah.
this. That is probably the most difficult thing as an actor is to have that emotions, and I can do it really good now, but I couldn't when I was younger
That's what I
because
mean. You
I
wait.
have
Yeah.
nothing really to tap into that really pain.
Yeah.
And now, like, I can cry in 5 minutes right now. I can start crying. I'm serious. I can make myself cry just
It
like
sounded
that.
more sad than a talent. He said, I can cry
Yeah,
in 5 minutes.
I
So
know.
what is it? What you got to think
But
about something sad or something?
yes. And I got some really hard things I can think about that'll make me. But here's the thing:
Mm-hmm.
like if you ever seen actors and they do it, and they be like, "All right, end scene," they be like, and they still be like, kind of, and it like, because you actually really tapped into some hard
Yeah,
emotion.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you may be reading the script, but your mind just went to something hard, and yeah, you kind of did that for the show or a job, but your body, in order to get that reaction to make you cry and to feel like that and be in the moment, your mind is like putting yourself back into a traumatic place, into a traumatic time. And so it's like therapy in a way. If you talking to somebody, I've never been to therapy, but I hear if you talking to a therapist and you bring up traumatic things, it's almost like you in it again, or it can bring them emotions back. And
Yeah.
so yeah, so and Lucian a good dude, man. He got both his parents in his life and stuff, and he's a smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not to say I don't know him like that, so I don't know how much he had hard times in his life, but
Mm-hmm.
the younger you are, it is kind of more difficult because you haven't had a lot of things happen, unfortunately, or fortunately, actually. Because, being able to cry ain't necessarily all that. I'd rather not have some of this emotional
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I
but
mean, as the show though, like this is I think the third time they try to pull that out of him. So you know it didn't work 2 times. How much growth if he's going to have, a month after the last time you shot the last one? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like he'll never get it.
Right. But I got a point. I don't know if
Mhm.
this is true, but with TV shows, they use a lot of different directors, as we know.
Mhm.
Robert
Mm-hmm.
Townsend directed this, the legendary Robert Townsend. My point is, I don't know how much he watched the show. Like as Kelly's, everybody don't watch this stuff. It's a job. They may enjoy the job, may watch it, may be familiar, may get the job, go back and watch. Who knows? They get the script, they direct. Who knows? Maybe whoever doing it. It's so many different moving parts. So That's the downfall sometimes without having a consistent director throughout the whole
That's
thing.
why I say that all the time. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You
that's what I
can
don't
get
like about.
own
Or
TV shows.
normally you usually keep the same cinematographer,
Yeah,
and then so you get the same type of look.
you
But
right.
you could tell when what's his name, Robert Townsend.
Yeah,
Townsend.
Robert Townsend. He's a uh, comedian that
Yeah, no,
also
I know who he is. I just
Media
couldn't think of his name.
man.
So him and Monica Raymond, which is from Hightown. We'll talk about what I did. Like, one of the only things I did like is the framing, because when you do a like a drug dealer show, a crime show, you have to be able to sell that there's like imminent danger. So boom, you shoot it from this angle. Somebody can pull up behind this person and stuff like that.
hmm
Like the way they did everything with DeFranco and Sang and Tommy. Like,
that was
so
great.
me, my body responds if I really like a main character. Like I told you in episode 8, I was feeling like really they could take Tommy because um I don't know how to explain it too much, but it looked like they had him
Right. Talking
and
about in the
everybody
alley
was
when they
selling
had him
it.
with the gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
cornered in.
So when you take me from that to like him winning, it's kind of like a relief. But to me, that tells me that it was good framing. Like everything looked believable. Like, if you're watching a dealer show, one of the things, if there's cartels involved, that you pay attention when somebody's going into opening a door.
hmm
You pay attention when somebody's sitting in the car if they didn't
Set
look in the
up.
back seat. All
Right.
that shit matters. All of that is just part of framing.
Right.
So I think he's really good at it, and I think Monica's really good at it too. Monica did the episode where Mireya ran over that guy.
hmm
Not that I care for that or the gun part, but I'm sure she didn't write about the
Right.
gun part being involved. So I don't know if that could have been figured out better, but
I
all
hate that
right.
they made her sit there in that garage where she works at a hospital with that dude still laid there squashed and no
Titus.
time for Tommy to get there.
I think that we're trying to say that she froze. I'm assuming that's what it meant. Yeah.
I get it, but
Yeah.
somebody would have saw her in the parking lot. No security watches at a hospital in the parking lots.
Yeah.
Like
Nothing, and no cameras in the parking lot watching her or none of that.
exactly.
I was mad
Nobody
that
else
nobody
And
told
she and
Tommy
she
she
should,
left.
and then she sit there and wait on Tommy to come get her.
right. That's my point. And also, I had a doctor's appointment not too long ago at a hospital. It was in the daytime. People coming and going all the time at hospitals. So anyway, it wasn't like we don't know what shift she was working, but not a long time let a dude get squashed up under your car and you just sit there. I mean, good
She was
grief.
yelling too. Ah.
Yeah, and she
I
ran over
know,
him multiple times,
right?
backing up, putting up, backing up, putting up.
Yeah, I know. All right, Steve, what you think about this episode when they was at the clubhouse and they was having a little toast pouring out liquor for Diamond. They had a little fake cutout. Rest in peace, our king. What you think about
Yeah,
that?
I mean, yep. I mean, man, you already know they ain't had no respect for no Diamond. The way
Really?
how he was running CBI.
Looked like they was respecting him to me. It was a
That,
hood
that's why they
respect.
that's why they mad at Jannard. That's because
Right.
yeah.
Go ahead, Christian.
I was just that was what I was trying to say.
Uh, Encouraging Warrior, what you think about that little powwow they have for Diamond and they pouring out a little liquor?
Oh, I just felt it made me think about that song that this is for my homie
But,
Gangsta Lee. I'm like, man, that's messed up, man. Like they could have had a better, like, memorial for Diamond for him to be such this paramount character. Like he was there with us since season 1, so they could have had a better, like, you know,
yeah, they didn't even
memorial for him.
huh? We
I like
ain't see.
DeFranco too in the episode.
Yeah, that was messed up with Bobby. That whole thing I didn't see coming. That was that whole storyline with Bobby saying and all of that. I like that kind of. I was shocked. It was different. You know, it was
I mean,
cold.
they pulled off like 5 little like, oh wow, but it's like okay, like DeFranco already didn't have a storyline. He was just a husband that was mad, you know. This and then Gennard is just a guy that's vengeance for Tommy. If if they do, if they go back to New York and anybody says Tommy Egan full name,
I know.
unless they're law enforcement, I'm going to lose my shit.
All right.
Now he gonna be
That
the new
shit
ghost. They gonna call him
that
Casper.
that has never I've never seen a show like that in my life where they call the person by first and last name
I
and
know,
it's
right?
just
He
drug
like, don't
dealers.
call me
Like
Tommy.
that
Tommy,
shit is weird.
they gotta say.
Call me Casper.
I know, right?
When does
Nah, man.
he never says Tommy, he never says I'm Tommy Egan. Like it's weird. Like
That is
You
weird.
don't hear none of that in the show because I'm surprised Cruz didn't need much getting taken out because if he going in Power Legacy, you know he gonna be a problem for Tyreek and D-Mac.
Hmm Talking
He,
about the crew, the cop and Bobby. I mean, I think what I liked about that all is that I didn't see Sang taking him out, and I was about to get pissed when Bobby pulled the gun on Tommy, and they both added, "Put yours down, put yours down, put yours down." I'm like, if Tommy shoots him, oh my goodness, man! Like he would let. I told you they turned
Another goofy
anything.
scene.
So I'm glad Sang did it because oh man, I mean, if you had head to head with somebody with a gun, it's a difficult position. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that either one of them couldn't have shot first. And if you shoot whoever in the dome, I mean, it ain't this ain't I know it's a show, but in the movies and show, they make it seem like you will still have a twitch and shoot still on your way. Not necessarily. When people get hit in the head, it's normally out like a light, like a light, like a light. From what I've heard, I've never seen or I don't know firsthand, but normally, no,
Rohan do.
yeah, normally that'll turn the lights out instantly.
Yeah,
But
normally they go a little. Normally they go neck and below, so that you can have the likelihood of somebody else shooting back.
mm,
They normally don't like
head
point at each
mainly,
other head like that. Yeah,
all right. Well, that's hard to hit too.
that's hard as shit.
Right, that's the
That's why
thing.
you don't practice that. For the
Right,
most part, yeah. Unless you're doing like high level already, you
right.
don't. Yeah. Even if
You
you go to a
already,
range and you're shooting at the head, they're gonna look at you like, "What's up with this guy?"
that's what I do.
But what
Yeah,
about when
yeah.
Tommy stabbed that guy in the neck and you saw how fast he went out?
Man, that was so whack.
That's because that's like meaningless though. Like we don't
No,
care about
I'm
what the guy
saying like it
says.
was
We don't care about.
unrealistic, like how fast that guy died. Like it had to been like a minute for him to actually like die because he was like bleeding out at the neck. Like, doesn't it take a while? Shouldn't he be squirming or anything?
Well, he
Didn't you
if
see
somebody
Charlie Kirk?
twisted it and stuff. But I'm saying as far as the
Charlie Kirk got hit in the neck. What? How much did he move? See,
well,
that's
I'm not even
stuff in the
answering that.
thing.
But he got
That
shot
was for
though.
real.
That's
That
a
was
shot
real,
though.
and we saw it. So we all saw somebody actually get hit in the neck, and what they
Yeah.
dropped instantly.
I
He
thought
held
I
on
thought
to
he
the mic
twisted
a
it
little
too.
bit. Huh?
Yeah, he
I thought
twisted
he
it.
twisted
Yeah.
it. Yeah, so that's gonna be quicker too.
Yeah, because that'll
It's not
twist
like he
it
it's
all
not like
up.
he was poking him.
Right. And once you twist it, that's
I'm getting
military.
nervous now.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's like
Military.
Navy SEAL shit a lot of
Yeah,
times.
that's what my
Yo,
dad.
it reminds me of that part. You ever saw that movie called Shaft? And remember that part that guy was taking that ice pick and he was poking his chest, acting all hard.
I thought you doing right. I got
Yeah,
that you doing, huh? You got that you doing, huh? How you gonna do? You want doing? You want come doing?
He kills himself.
That's Shaft, the first one. That's man, that's
Shit.
what you call man. He's such a good ass actor too. I thought
Yeah.
he was Spanish for real. He black as can be.
You talking about the light skinned dude from that terrible movie with Denzel? Highest
Nah,
to lowest?
you mean the Samuel L. Jackson Shaft?
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
No,
man.
no,
I
no, no.
can't
I'm
believe
saying
I
the
can't
actor.
remember his name right now. Somebody about to put it in the comments.
Is
What's
he
his
light
name?
skinned?
Yeah,
Yeah,
brown.
he was in the movie with Denzel. Spike Lee movie on Apple. It was dog shit. Highest to lowest.
I ain't even heard of that
He's
movie.
something right. Last name is WHR, right?
Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey
Yeah,
Wright.
Jeffrey Wright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in the movie with Denzel. Oh, I did
It's
hear about that.
dog shit. I explained it to you.
Yeah, I did hear that movie is
Yeah,
trash.
they confused the black guy because he had the same headband. The guy looked nothing like the guy. I was like, this is the racist shit I ever seen.
Yeah,
Right.
Richard Roundtree was the original Shaft character, but when they remade it in like 2000, they had Samuel L. Jackson play Shaft, and Richard Roundtree was in it as like the uncle or something.
Yeah, I've
Hmm.
seen parts of it.
Yeah, and they even did a part 2 to that in like 2015 with what you call it. It was Samuel L. Jackson. They had old boy from that basketball show LeBron used to produce. He was also in
And they had Lawrence Taylor in it too, the one who played Lamont. He was in Shaft.
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, he was in Shaft too.
I don't remember no Lord Taylor, no Shaft.
Wait, the football player?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he actually was, but it was a cameo. It was something about a
LT?
girl.
I remember Busta Rhymes being in the movie.
He had a big part in the first one. Busta Rhymes. I
They gonna
think
name all the
Oh yeah,
actors?
he was in it too.
Yeah, he was
hey,
pretty good.
I know in the second one, Samuel has some big old tickle bitties up in that man. Like he had somebody rubbing him down. I'm like, oh, they didn't went a little X-rated in this one. Anyway, somebody put Regina Hall. Was she in that?
Regina Hall. What, in the
Regina
first
Hall.
show?
No, she in the second one. She plays the mama. So Samuel had a baby with Regina Hall, and that's young Shaft, who is man, what is his name? He was in Survivor's Remorse, that TV show. That show was good till Mike Epps left. Oh, and also, I know this is a separate subject, but that Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels thing,
Oh my God.
I did watch that again. It is I think the main problem is here's the main problem. Especially a black man from I won't want to say the streets or the hood, but a big city, at least a Midwestern city. I don't know about out in LA, but you don't call them a bitch or hey man, which man suck my. You don't say that.
Yeah, those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words. You know what I'm saying? It's very disrespectful, condescending. And then he said, "You suck the thing of the black folks and stuff." I can see if he say, "You kiss ass for black folks, or you ride for black folks." Okay, when you say you, wait a minute. Usually, hey, I died laughing when he said that. Corey was like, he looked right at the camera. He was like, "Hey, you can tell that just went sideways. This interview over." But
He was talking tough like that because his bodyguard was sitting over there in the background.
well, yeah, probably. But I don't think he probably said that originally for that. I think he was just talking out the side of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He realized after Corey got upset, okay, because he didn't repeat it. But he couldn't back down because this is the problem as well. Ego and image plays a part for both and for a lot of people. And so when you build a following for both, they both have their online following. And so neither one wanted to look like they got, back down or,
Punk.
basically to either one. And so it escalates to a point where they were like outside, which they too old for that. You know what I mean? Anything could have went bad with either one of them. And, but That's one thing women don't understand. And he told Darlene, get out the way. And what y'all women don't understand is when y'all be arguing with men, yeah, men ain't supposed to put your hands on a woman, but that's because they're obeying and thinking this. But men don't argue with other men like that. That
Mm-hmm.
relates to a fight. So men don't like arguing with women. Women do this and try to push and say this and do this, and just because the man ain't fighting you, you all are getting into a situation you shouldn't be in. You know what I mean? And pushing and testing people and stuff. Not to say, oh, they lucky they don't do. No, they shouldn't. But men shouldn't be arguing with women like that. And women, I've seen women. Oh, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna tell him that. Like, stop! Don't do that. Like, why would you do that? That's like basically making him. It's bad situation,
Look, they need to profit off of this viral moment, and they need to do like some kind of promotional, celebrity match in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And just
man.
get
They
it
would
over
have
with.
had a heart attack, man. First of all, it's funny what you say. Maybe they put some big oversized gloves
Yeah,
like
that's
they
what
did,
I'm saying. Like,
but it's hard to fight, man. So it seems different because most people have fights when they're younger. But you get in your 30s or 40s. If you fought for 3 minutes, that felt like an eternity. They both they both 50, they both fat. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying it like I'm a bodybuilder, but like, come on, even if you want, that's why they get in shape to box.
but
Dude,
see, that's what the adrenaline is for, Jay.
but
Like
when
that
they
time when you
done,
got pissed off over there at the wing stop. I know you wanted to get up out your chair and smack the crap out of that person.
yeah, but I didn't want to go no 3 rounds with his ass.
It would have never got to no 3 rounds.
Cause I'm a bang bang in this man.
It's
Exactly.
not the
I ain't fighting a damn thing. I'm a put this up your ass and make it go.
Man, you
it's not the same type of
you could have put that nine on him. You could have put that 9 millimeter on him.
Or pistol whip them.
Come here, I got something to tell you. Come here, little Lord.
it,
Gotcha. Works every time. Don't hit me. Touch me, Asu. Touch
it's
me.
not the
Touch
same
me. Yeah. That was on Rocky Five, right? Touch me.
Yeah, Rocky Five and die. Touch me, Asu. Go ahead, boy. Touch me, Asu. And then he took me for what? I broke.
Yeah, right. I ain't got shit.
All it took Tommy gun. Anyway, Christian, what you was about to say, man?
I was gonna say like it's not the same type of adrenaline if you were like fighting somebody like in the street versus like sparring or like an actual fight. People a lot of times think like it's the same, but all of that can drain you in a different way. Like
Exactly.
you tighten up and then you're more tired, and then that fear, like if somebody's like attacking,
Hmm.
that also makes you tired.
Yeah, I was
If you're
about.
not comfortable, it just the fact that you're basically scared of what can happen, that it's like you're not even getting hit yet, but the person's approaching. Like that's why people that get like beat and stuff, that's why
Hmm.
they have that like that that instinct of feeling like that. It's like a similar thing. But
Hmm.
because your fear is not as big if you're gonna just spar and it's like light sparring.
Right.
You just maybe don't want to like lose, which you shouldn't think of it like that.
Hmm.
But MMA is way scarier if you're doing than like boxing,
Right.
because
Yeah.
you're way limited. And
Hmm.
sparring in like jujitsu, because somebody can like strangle you. So when you're new, you don't really know. I don't know if am I doing too much, but um in jujitsu, because you can choke somebody and you're hoping that because you say basically I'm done,
Did they let you go?
you don't know that person yet. So
Right.
that's scary. So what you try to do is you kind of pride makes you want to like not say I'm done because you don't want to give them that win. When you first start, you think you're gonna muscle out of everything. But if they're also new, then it's okay. It's like a battle of pride.
Right.
If they've been doing it even for a few months, you need to tap
Yeah.
because you're gonna be like this. Because think about it, like you're hoping this person or somebody comes and stops it. Sometimes you have coaches right there that are like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Sometimes it's just those people. So
Right.
then it's like, this guy already don't like me. I'm
But
trusting this guy. Like, it can be
well,
tricky, man.
yeah. I mean, when I was doing that stuff, I was a lot younger. And then when
Mhm.
my son was going through the kickboxing and Muay Thai and all of that stuff, I would watch. But I try not to go too much because then he'd be watching me, watching him, and I didn't like. One time he got kicked in the nuts. I did kind of laugh, but
You laughed.
I know that really hurt his feelings. But I laughed like,
He didn't have
oh,
no cup. He didn't have a cup.
nah, he didn't. And there was a girl that kicked him
Oh,
in the nuts too. He was
oh,
doing a kick, a spin kick, and right when
yeah.
she was doing it, they did it at the same time, and she caught him, and she caught him good too. He dropped. He's about 12. I didn't like. I was like, ooh. I mean, I
She
know
was
he
kicking
ain't
low
no
as hell
guy.
then.
Well, they kids. They all,
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
yeah, they was little, so
okay.
they all was.
I thought it was like now.
Nah, he was like 12.
Oh, okay.
So but anyway, back to the what I was about to say about the adrenaline. I will say, like, I ain't been in no fights and nothing, period, since a teenager. But even that time in my teenage years, I remember getting in like a fight, like street out in the streets or whatever, and doing a lot like in the fight, but it really goes fast in like a minute or two. And I remember being so tired. Like I felt like I like ran miles or something. Like I remember being so tired, and that's that adrenaline dump. Like when it was
Yeah,
going for that few minutes, I felt strong and doing this and that and all into it, and I felt like so exhausted. And that's as a teenager when I was still, in good shape and stuff. I wasn't in no fighting shape, like training for a fight. But just imagine at 50.
yeah. Most humans are not in fighting shape.
Nah,
That's yeah.
nah. But
That's a
we got
different type of
we
thing.
got in our mind as men that we could still do something when we was younger. Just like
Yeah,
he was like, come on outside, come on outside. That could have been the end of either one of them. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's why
move
you get anxiety because you don't know how it can end.
for real. All right. Now moving back on to this before we go. That was actually a little more interesting to me than this last episode. I mean,
I got one. I got a question.
go ahead.
So I wrote down both things. So the Tommy Zhang little twist, right?
Hmm.
Um, if what's his name? If DeFranco was listening, right?
Hmm.
How was he okay with listening to Sang say that he was glad that he got his wife out the way, like it helped him?
So wait,
Do you
say
think that
that
was part of the? So basically, he said that he's glad that Tommy killed her
again. Right.
because, like it helps him or
Because he get her
something like.
job.
Yeah, but I'm saying he said that if he's supposed to be wired, right?
Right.
So that means that what's his name is listening.
Bobby.
Bobby DeFranco.
So wasn't that crazy?
But they killed Bobby.
No, no,
If
no.
it's
I'm saying,
Bobby didn't
yeah,
run that through the police channels. He's doing this on his own. So if you kill him and take the tape, it ain't like he did paperwork and
you don't think DeFranco was listening?
I think he was, but I'm saying it's not. So if you are setting up a wire with somebody,
Hmm.
you can't do that on your own. You got to go get the warrant signed paperwork. Your lieutenants and people got to know. Like you can't be rogue cops wiring people on your own. Like it's paperwork. They got to sign off. You got to have a confidential informant. They got to know all this. You can't. You're putting them in danger wearing the wire because if they get caught and they get killed, you put that person in harm's way and got killed. And then if nobody knew, you could say, I didn't do it. Oh, well, like they have to have a paper trail if you got people wearing wires. Bobby did none of that. He was doing it on his own, just them two. And so if you kill Bobby and take it, nobody in the department knows that he was wearing a wire. Nobody know they were there together.
No, no, no,
Nobody
no.
knew any of that.
But Bobby said he had backup on the way, though.
He could have been lying. He
Yeah,
told
that's just
Tommy
something
that.
to say. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you're talking about legality. I'm talking about
Nobody
as far.
knows, period, that he has the tape, I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Who knows?
Was DeFranco listening? Is what I mean.
But if he's dead, who he gonna tell he heard it?
No, 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 no. Okay, so
He was
if
probably listening. I think he was.
yeah, so how is he going to go to Zhang acting like he didn't just say that he was uh basically happy that Tommy killed his wife?
He probably could have said, I'm just saying whatever to say to get Tommy
Okay,
killed.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Do you think that it was that?
Yeah,
Right.
I
Okay.
think that's because he said, he told, DeFranco told Zhang, after he said, we're going to split the money or whatever, he said, man, do whatever the hell you got to do. I just want to get you to admit that he killed her on tape. And so he
Okay.
could be saying, because he did say when Tommy came, I hope you ain't talking about Stacey Marks because I ain't do it. And
Yeah.
then he's like, yeah, but it's good you killed her because it helped us both.
Yeah,
You
he brought it back.
Right. Which was too obvious why Tommy flipped it. Because, like, man, that's too much like, right, you taping this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah,
But
you'd be a
if I was
dumbass if you
Bobby,
tell on
I would
yourself.
have got mad. Go ahead, Steve.
I said he would be a dumbass if he tell on himself and say I was the one who took out your wife, Stacey Mark.
Yeah, he would have been. But as far as Bobby, I think he wasn't really tripping on Zhang because I think he thinks Zhang, as far as he goes dirty, is probably just taking money and looking the other way. He probably don't know he is in as deep as he in, which is what cost him his life. He should have looked a little more. And also, you should share your information. Should have went around the proper channels and showed them pictures or something. Got him fired instead of blackmailing him to do this and do that. You should have went to the proper channels, told them what's happening, and then they might have brand him on the books and made him do it anyway for a plea. You know,
He probably didn't want to wait, yeah.
But he did make a good point, though. He said, you know what? I ain't going to say shit. I just go to jail. At least my wife won't get killed.
How he don't know that?
Well, if he don't snitch on the cartel, they may let it go. Go ahead. You were say?
Who, me?
I thought you was about to say something.
Oh, no. I'm still trying to.
Yeah. I mean, they probably won't. The cartel probably wouldn't take his wife and stuff out if he didn't say nothing and he decided to take his jail sentence. Or they probably send that lawyer and just get him killed in there like they did before.
Yeah, but they determined that the lawyer wasn't a lawyer.
True.
But Singh didn't even know Ortega was dead.
Right. That was kind of smooth when he said, I think that's what kind of made him work with Tommy in a way, because he was saying to Ortega, and then he like, oh, I don't think you heard Ortega dead. And then he was like, well, I guess I work for you now. And then he probably realized, damn, Tommy done got Stacey Marks, Ortega. Shit, who am I? You know what, Bobby? Get your ass out of here. You know what? Yeah, this dude kills everybody.
But see, okay, that's so for us, right? It was like cool. They gave us like a little twist, right? A part of the issue that I had was that how do you just completely put your guard down when you see this guy do this thing, and then just to keep it as like the cool look, we did a twist. How do you know this guy's not gonna kill you now too?
Maybe you think you're gonna be useful.
Tommy?
He don't want to kill him. Yeah, maybe he think Tommy will keep him around because he's useful. What's crazy is Tommy about to leave Chicago.
That's what I mean. But then they showed that the guy was. They said that the guy was not really a lawyer, right? So is he in charge now? Because Ortega's not alive.
Yeah, I know, right? That's a
This
good
shit
point.
is so confusing.
And we ain't gonna never get it unconfused, probably.
Well, I'm sure they're gonna show. If they kept them all alive, they're gonna show them again.
Yeah, because they gonna show them in Power Legacy, whatever they want to call it.
We ever go? We'll use that acid
I forgot all about that acid.
Yeah, that was the Chinese though, but they disappeared.
Right. Yeah, they could have put them in there. They'd had that damn acid overflowing.
And we ain't
Like,
even much see Madam Wu in final episode 10. So I guess that's the last time seeing her storyline.
Just ignore what I said.
Right.
sitting there getting smashed on a dusty couch.
And the couch is filthy and dirty and nasty down in the basement.
She got bed bugs all up in a cooter cat.
Oh no.
I'm just not sitting there. On the
Crab
next
meat.
episode,
I know, right? You got that crab meat.
What they gonna do with the barbershop? That's what I'm figuring out.
They're
I
probably
know.
gonna sell a barbershop.
Ain't no customers.
you see how Jannar's hair growing back because Diamond died?
I ain't noticed that. You ain't get no more haircuts.
But ain't nobody coming in the barbershop getting their hair cut, no fresh haircut, no trim, no shaving, or none of that.
Speaking of haircut and hair, D-Mac, man, Shorty that he with, ain't she? Yeah, but her hair with the little Michael Jackson little curl. But
Jenny.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
what made me bring up the hair is that she had braids, but then like puffs. I never saw that before. But anyway, what y'all think of him talking about? Here, take the money, go to school. I don't want no blood money, D. I sell my bike, take it. And he got all mad. Take what? Why he? Man, I don't know.
There's a
Normally,
lot of people that don't want the drug money, but they're like accepting the person. It's
right.
like all their money's gonna be drug money. Like they have no other money.
And not only that, why was he mad at her? Why he not letting her touch him and run off and mad and all that? Like,
Yeah,
That part was whack.
I don't want to see like I don't want to see a love story when one of the first things you show us is she talks to him crazy because she don't want him to be doing that stuff. Which okay, that's fine. But then don't try to be with him because you're trying to change him now. You want this dude that doesn't even have a GED to become a college student. I don't care how much Power tries to say every show has one smart guy. That's fine.
right.
And I understand he did what was it 1400 or whatever
SAT.
on the test.
I
Yeah,
forgot about
it's
that.
fine. But he's clearly not a person that wants to go to school because he
Not at
doesn't
all.
go to school. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense.
No. He don't have the discipline in his
You
life at
show
all.
me he was smart one time. You show me he could do numbers because Tommy wanted to use him. That's how he brought him in to use him to do to run the numbers and stuff.
Accounting.
I
Yeah,
forgot all about
yeah.
that.
He pulled a gun on Tommy too.
Yeah, I forgot all about that
Oh,
storyline.
Yeah.
yep.
So I thought like, okay, you're trying to plant seeds and Tommy getting in D-Max head and stuff like that. I was cool with that if they would obviously I don't want Tommy to die, but if that was supposed to be for Tariq, like you're probably never gonna have a better chance than Tariq killing Tommy right then and there.
That would have been actually
So
pretty
I
good.
was mad. I was mad because I felt this is what I meant. This is what I was explaining. So I literally feel more nervous for when I feel like the show is about to do it, right? They're gonna go there. It's gonna be finalized. Boom. That's an ending. Um, I feel more for that than like if I was gonna fight somebody because I don't know what's gonna happen next. I was literally gonna watch episode 10. I was gonna go to the ending to see if it made it or not.
I started to do that and go live because I
Yeah,
had
I've
overslept
never
an hour. So I started to do that.
yeah, I've never done that in my entire
Mhm.
life. But like this is like one of my favorite characters ever. And it's also been more than 10 years. Like make it good. I don't like that it went so much like about the future plans. Cause all you keep doing is saying we're not even gonna bother trying to wrap up a show. We
I
just gonna
know.
go to the next one. Like power never ends, and like
It's business, basically. It seemed
I don't
like
like
they
it when you
exploited
say I don't like it when you say the show name in the episode. This is about
like
legacy.
movies.
I don't like that
I
shit.
know. Yeah,
It
like
ended
put
in
the title in the movie and they
Yeah, that's so
yeah,
cliche.
the
yeah,
big rich town thing. I wanted to dislike it. I was cool with it. Like I get that you're saying New York, but I didn't want to like it. But
I'm glad you
have
brought that up.
yeah, having Tommy look at the screen, but not look at the screen. He didn't break the fourth wall, but like they're doing it. Um, obviously, you know what breaking the fourth wall is. They're doing it as much as you are to doing it without doing it, because
Right.
then that would change the whole show. But you're basically doing the whole like, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna go over there. It's like we know that you're basically saying the stars is just gonna be able to pay people less money because we're starting over.
Right.
Don't try to sell us on this. We get it. You know, this is what they're doing.
Yep.
But it was weird to watch it. I thought if you kill if Tariq kills Tommy right here, not like I'm good with it, but because he brought up the line about the
Don't be bringing up the past, talking
no
about
no
his
no no
dad.
no, I think that was a good thing because like you said, you don't really like that Tariq is getting taller. I think that was a good moment because I think they're showing us like he's kind of not scared of him and stuff. So
Right.
I think we might watch him as more like equals, and maybe he is saying, "Let go of the
Ugh.
stuff, let go of the
Ah,
stuff with Ghost, so that like I can just be." Because he's probably just gonna be called Ghost in the next show. People are
Blah,
not gonna like it.
please, no.
blah.
People are
Somebody
not gonna.
said,
No, no, hell no. Hell to the no.
Hey,
If that
He can't
happens,
fight. I mean, Ghost can either much fight. Ghost can fight, but Tyreek, though, he can't fight
if
with
that
them
we
hands.
happens, I'm throwing my TV out the window.
we didn't really
Word
I
is
see.
hope not. I
bond.
don't want to see Tyreek as Ghost. I'm not interested in his character being called Ghost. If it is, though, I'm going to be really told to be
But
pissed.
he was already referred to as Ghost.
that
No, he was saying, "Oh, you moving like a ghost." He didn't say he was ghost.
Yeah, but that's the point.
The devil is a
They're
lie.
going to that. They're going towards
the
The
that.
devil.
devil is a lie.
Well, nobody else had called him that yet. At least that's like you say, the TV show putting in the title or whatever, like
Hmm.
forcing it. So they were doing that, but no, that's a
I
heavy
hate
lift.
it when shows do that, trying to force me to like a character that I don't really like because he's sitting over there acting like he hard when he really not. Everybody know he's soft like baby poop.
No,
Hey,
I don't.
I agree with these comments that say 416 extra. All of the aura left force when Tariq stepped in. Facts, man.
Facts.
That was
Right.
so horrible.
Because he's higher. He's higher than Tommy.
He shouldn't be though. That's
No,
and
no, but I'm
Tommy
saying. So I think that's why it doesn't. I mean,
ain't.
I told you this when the season started that it's not gonna work because you left the last season saying that Tariq is this like humongous thing, but now he needs a partner.
I know, right?
Why? You're not even
Right,
gonna be the face of it.
right.
It
And
makes no sense
none. Didn't he have?
outside of let's do it again.
Zion called him baby ghost.
That means now Tariq can get the money that he was getting mixed in with the money that Mary J. Blige was getting, unless they're about to announce somebody that's gonna require that much money. Like that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Tariq don't even know how to fight. He shouldn't even have that title ghost. The man don't got no car. He
All
walk
right,
How
hold
he
he,
on.
get
he
to?
So
walk
Yeah, how he get to
everywhere.
Chicago? Uber. They,
Yeah, right.
I
they.
understand.
Dude,
So I
he
understand the
probably either much
whole.
took a jet and he much flew to Chicago with Norm and
I
them goons behind him.
I don't like the Tariq character, but I don't understand this whole he can't fight and Ghost can fight. When did Ghost fight?
He fought 50 Cent.
Dude, Ghost fight 50 Cent
And he
Exactly.
fought
in
Tommy.
original power and either much burned him up, but he ain't never went back and checked and made sure he was dead.
So that means he can fight.
He laid it all out for you.
I mean, all
Tariq
I'm
lost to
saying
somebody
is
way
Ghost
bigger than him.
Because
Ghost
Chris,
got
you
more
seen
heart
it?
than Tyreek. That's all I'm saying. Tyreek need to like learn how to fight.
Right. What you say, Chris?
He
So
need to go to karate school.
okay, so Ghost was fighting
Right.
somebody that he's known for most of his life that's trying to kill him. Tariq lost a fight that wasn't even
What
really a
fight?
fight. Well, it was two, right? It was
He got
oh
punched in
no,
the face by what you call it too.
Zion too.
Zion,
Two
him
bit
Zion
and
was a
Bray.
big,
school.
humongous guy.
2-Bit punched him in the school. I
Yeah,
mean,
and what?
Tariq,
And,
yeah, he ain't been in the most fights, but he ain't did nothing. He ain't punched nobody.
Yeah.
and Kane kicked his ass.
God, I know,
Yeah,
right?
but King is like this is like what he does. He's
True.
supposed to be that character.
And Tariq is Tariq. I don't like how he came in with the headshots when he been going to the range. Grandmain say he ain't earned that ghost name yet.
No, yeah, I'm not saying
Right.
I don't even like the character. I don't like the voices you do. I don't like any of that. I'm saying this whole like he can't fight thing, I don't get where it comes from. The people they told us that can fight, Shanti, Diamond, Jannard, they're terrible. It looks horrible.
Hey,
But
we
just
ain't
because
seen him
they
go to
say they
karate
can,
school.
so what?
And Tariq sold that Porsche, just to let y'all know. He sold that car to make that last power move with Brayton. Remember they need to raise up the money.
I don't remember, but I take your word for it. I want to say this
Oh,
before I forget because I done forgot twice already. I just remembered when y'all was talking about Tariq on the roof with Tommy. I didn't think about him shooting Tommy or taking him out, but that would have been a shocker. I'd have been like,
that's when Tommy
"Oh,
either much ran out of bullets, and then Tyreek ended up coming in saving the day. When he was taking 3 headshots, one dude was on top of the roof, he done shot him, and one was
right."
on top of the car.
I'm talking about when Tariq and Tommy was at the end on top of the roof. If Tariq would have shot Tommy, I would have been surprised. Now I probably wouldn't have liked it because I'm like, he gonna kill Ghost and Tommy, this little punk mother. Hell no! So I probably would have really been mad actually.
You would have jumped up it.
Surprised.
No, what if he would have pushed him off the roof?
Hey, Uncle
they were
Tommy,
they were too
can
far
you
is the
Oh, I
fly?
reason.
remember
Yeah.
Tommy was finna do that. I remember
Yeah.
Tommy was finna throw Tyreek off the roof way back in
Exactly.
episode season 5.
Mm-hmm. One Journey say most people in New York do not drive. The city has the lowest car ownership and driving rates in the city. That is true, but yet and still, it's still millions of cars in New York.
Yeah, it's still heavy.
Right.
This is
It's still millions of people that drive. Yeah, it's low compared to per capita, but anytime I look, it's a bunch of cars on the street in New York driving around,
Hmm.
jam-packed traffic. Yeah, a lot of people do take public transportation and the trains and stuff. That is very true. And it is expensive to park and own a car. But it's like similar to downtown Chicago in the sense that it can be a little deceiving because a lot of people take the bus and train downtown Chicago, but they do have cars. They just
cars.
leave
Yeah,
it at
yeah, yeah,
home.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's more expensive in traffic, driving, and
You're just
park.
not commuting to work. Yeah.
Exactly. They just
And
don't.
they always running around the clock all the time. Cause out here in Atlanta, the buses come out like once an hour.
Yeah, see, that's different than New York and Chicago because they run much more frequent than once an hour. And you'd have to be on a route that is very seldom traveled to get a 1 hour bus. Here in
The-
Indianapolis, almost all of them is 1 hour or 2 an hour.
Hmm.
It's not as big, not as much buses, but Chicago, man, between the bus and the train, because they're connected. So if you buy the transfer and say you start your ride on the bus, you can get off at a certain stop and then use that transfer and get on the train with the same thing because it's the CTA, Chicago Transit Authority. So I used to be able to get on the bus or train. Between using them both, you could get anywhere. They like have it combined. So like say the bus only go but this far or only go there, they'll be like, yeah, but you could get off on this street, walk 2 blocks over, get on the train, take that to such and such, get on the blue line, take that to this, that, get off there, go down, get on there, whatever bus, take that to this, whatever. Like they got a way to make it work. Whereas
Somebody should just be driving Tariq.
you're right, he
Like
should.
Ghost had a driver, and Tariq is supposed to be way above where Ghost was.
I know, right?
But Sean was Ghost driver.
Yeah, we know what happened with him.
Hey, I said a driver.
Right.
Anybody.
Yeah,
Tariq, what we were told is that Tariq is beyond above anything his dad was in the drug game.
There they have made him evolve because he took over. What was that dude that got taken out easy? The bald head dude, the light skinned dude,
Mecca?
Mecca. He took
Yeah.
over his stuff too, didn't he? And Mary J.
Yeah, the one who Mary
Yeah.
J. Blige went to the penthouse and
Ain't he working with the London
on a
Connect
live
too?
nickel. And then
Yeah.
Kane even much went it down.
Is it
Kane was
online
staying
what?
there.
I don't know. All right, before we get up out of here, because I am still kind of wore out, man. I was up since 9 a.m. That's a long day for
Dang.
me. I don't know me. I normally get a nap in between. I didn't.
I was rusting out. When I woke up, though, everybody was live talking about Power of Book Force. Shoot.
What would you get as a rating, Steve, out of 1 to 10?
Oh shit! I get this 8. Shoot, because you know I'm not I ain't happy how this show come to win. Because you already know I wanted everybody gone. Vic should have been smoked. Janard should have been smoked. Cruz should have been up out of here. But Ortega, I'm glad he out. And the king, I already knew Janard was gonna unalive him.
What you think? Hey, Civil Music Connect got a good comment. He said, "What came of Jannard, dead or alive?" I'm gonna let you answer that, Steve. What happened to Jannard, dead or alive?
Janard should have been dead. Because
So
I
that
don't know
means
why the writers let this junkie out of the show.
Hey, he didn't shoot up. He was about to. It just be calling me. Then he saw the picture of Diamond. He like, man,
Oh man, that was goofy, man.
that was goofy.
Yeah, he came off goofy.
Man, I know one thing. I'm a very scared person in life because I never wanted to get high and stick a needle in that is so terrifying to me. To stick a needle in my arm with these drugs and get high oh man.
The willpower was crazy though, right? To
I
see one
know.
picture of Diamond and it's like, yeah, I don't want to do this drugs.
And he already had it in the needle cooked up and everything, belt around his arm. That picture
I've
was
never seen
already
it be
put
that
on the
easy.
table.
That shit was
Hey,
already warm.
that comment talking about
He
who
said,
was
"Fuck
them
it."
dudes Tyreek bought, LOL, they couldn't even get Effie. Well, just to let you know, the real character that plays Effie is having some legal issues. So that's why she wasn't on the show. Because it would have
This
been
was
nice if she would have came back.
nah. This was filmed forever ago.
Yeah, this was filmed a year ago. All this stuff was filmed a year ago.
Yeah.
But what you mean
Oh,
legal issues?
She got
no,
arrested, I think.
yeah, she ain't
In
got
Georgia.
arrested.
What? But you don't know what happened?
Well, I didn't really look at all the details. All I saw was that she was having some legal issues, and they were saying that it might mess up her career and that she might not be able to be back on the show. So,
What?
yeah.
What's her
And that
name?
can, I don't
Alex
know her
Dupree.
real name, but you
What you
can look
say?
it up.
Christian
Alex
just said,
Dupree, I think. I think
there
it's
it
Alex
is.
Dupree.
ALIX, right?
Yo, you're right. Yeah, Alex Dupree.
Man, I don't know why I knew that.
I'm wonder why. Alex,
I mean,
it's
I
Alex
wasn't an Effie
Guthrie.
fan. I was not an Effie fan.
Yeah.
There you go. I didn't know the name. I don't know.
They got a picture of her booty on here. I ain't gonna say
Oh,
I'm not looking, but
That wasn't me that made that.
oh,
Like CJ, what the fuck?
Nah, I'll show you what I'm looking at. I just went on Google and you Google, look at that. They got a picture of that little booty. She 29.
She do not look
dang.
29.
I don't feel
She like
bad about
16 years
liking her
old.
now. I'm thinking she like 20 or 18. This girl 30 years old, man.
Mhm.
You trying to make
Damn.
it you trying to make it a
Oh,
little
man.
better 30.
I know, right? Give her one more year. She 30. I'm up here thinking y'all looking again. I got to restart my computer because I got so many tabs and stuff. It ain't sharing. That's one of the problems I had with Kelly. I was trying to share some stuff. It wasn't sharing. There it go. Look at that. You Google and it took it away. Ain't that a blip? Put that up. Anyway, I'm about to read if it say something. Let's see. Man, she just turned 29, actually, November 6th. Oh my goodness gracious. 1996.
And Patina Miller, her and Patina Miller birthday on the same day. Her birthday is November the 6th too.
Oh, look at you.
Wow.
Look at Steve.
Creep.
Ah, he said they the same day. Man, she was born in 1996, y'all. What in the world? Dude.
We're
Life,
getting old, Jay.
I mean, for real, life and what? And I'm like, oh my God.
Time ain't waiting on nobody.
I know, right? All right,
All
let's
right,
see.
let's see.
It say, what happened to Effie from Power? It says, Effie navigates complex. Let's talk about the show. All right, let's see. Power actor Alex Lepre arrested in Georgia. She live in Georgia? About to
I don't know if she
post
live
her
in
age.
Georgia or maybe she got caught up in Georgia.
Oh, snap.
she down there in Georgia Peach.
It says right here, Alex Lepre arrested in Georgia, charged with child cruelty and disorderly conduct. She beat somebody, kids? It
Oh
wasn't
shit.
clear why Lepre was arrested. The incident led to her detention. Took place August 10th. Online jail records show. Alex Lepre, the actor best known for her role in Power, faces a child cruelty charge. And this is on NBC News, I'm reading. And spent
And
a
spent
short
the
stint in jail last week after a public fight. Lepre, whose full name is Alexis Lepre Gear, was arrested in DeKalb County, Georgia, and booked into jail by the sheriff's office just before 5 p.m. on August 18th, charged with one count of third-degree cruelty to children. Well, that's not direct. And one count of disorderly conduct. The charges stem from a public fight between Lepre and her sister, which was witnessed by a minor. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Why we gotta know stuff. Third degree. As soon as I saw that, that's
Yeah.
bull in a way.
That's when
So
you gotta
her and the
read it,
sister
yeah.
was fighting, and to make it get her in trouble, they put this charge of, well, your little minor sister was there and saw it, so we're gonna slap you with cruelty to children. What? You ain't did nothing to her. She what? Because she saw them fighting. Let me finish reading because I do jump to conclusions. So let me finish reading.
Sometimes you separate a fight and then it's like you hit the other person. It's like, wait. Let me get the context out. Hold on.
I know, right? And say Lepre was released August 19, having spent over 24 hours behind bars. Say details are not immediately available, not clear whether she has legal representation. Did not respond. Say office did not immediately respond. Lepre played Effie for 4 episodes. This was in 19. I'm about to say
4 episodes.
we had a recurring role. What they 4 episodes. That's all it say on here.
I
From
mean,
what
do you
I
know how
read,
many?
go ahead.
I was going to say, do you know how many arguments and fights happen to children every day?
And
I
this
mean,
ain't
it's
a fight to
sad.
the children, though. She says she was fighting her sister, and it says it was witnessed by a minor.
Yeah,
That's third degree. So it wasn't even that she was fighting her sister's grown.
yeah, that's
So,
what I'm saying.
but that just shows how the law can be weaponized. Because, like, say this what they could have did to Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. Say they started fighting out there, and a 12-year-old was out there and saw it. The police could hit them up with cruelty to children because a minor witnessed them fighting and cussing. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
they ain't did none of that, kid. Go get the parent and tell them why you had them there looking. But
Talking about some child abuse.
no, right? Dang, man. Let's see. Caleb, not Caleb, say she literally posted the day after that. She got into it with her sister in front of her niece. Oh, he must have put this before while I was reading it. It says right here, Chosen King. I heard she beat up a family member in front of some kids. Basically, that's what it sounded like to me. A top. You say, damn, Alex Lepre older than me. I'm 25. I remember when I thought 25 was old. That's how old I was when my son was born. I remember thinking, damn, man, I got a son, man. I'm 25. Man, life is flying. I'm getting old, man. I'm 25. Dang, man, that was 25 years ago now. So I'd be thinking, whoa, that was 25 years ago. Damn near. Good grief, man. Reality check on me right here, man.
You 47?
I'm 47. Yep. I'll be 48 this year. I know I still look young and beautiful and all,
I'll
but
be I'll be 38.
man,
Dude, I'll be 33 this year.
I remember I met my friend on PlayStation when I was 38, playing 2K. He in England. I remember
Well,
be arguing. I'm like, man, I'm 38 years old. Why I look like arguing your ass on this?
well, they say a woman never tells her age, so I'm just gonna plead the fifth on that one.
You 28.
Yeah, sure, you're right. I'm 28. Yeah.
I
I've
hear
looked at the picture and I'm like the voice though. I don't know.
that.
I'm like,
That's that
Ye-
Georgia Peach voice. She got that Southern
You
voice.
sound like Barry White. Show you right.
Yeah, she
but
got a
so
class
whose picture
Southern.
is that?
Yeah, city Southern because you from Jersey, but then you didn't move to Georgia, so you kind of got a little of both in
Yep. I'm a hybrid.
Is that somebody else's
you.
picture, right?
Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt.
You gotta go in Discord. She got pictures in there. You see them.
So
She
wait, so
like,
it's
I
not
gotta
her?
take them down.
Yeah, you gotta check out the Discord.
I'm on Discord with I just be bothering Jay. I do realize I think maybe I messaged too much.
That's all right. If I see
I
it,
don't
I
know how
see
to
it. If
use
you
it.
don't, I don't. I ain't. But
I don't even know how to use that shit. I use it because you told me to get that shit. I don't even know how it works. I
go
just
on the
message
home.
you.
Go on the main page. Yeah,
Okay.
message me, man. I told you they don't know how to finish the show right.
I read
Like,
everything I
man,
said
I
today
gotta
and I
see
was
what the
like,
hell is going on. I had to wake up.
I was reading again what I said and I was like, damn, I sound like an asshole.
Nah, I ain't make the show.
And I told you, man.
Nah, I ain't make the show. Shit, it wasn't like man.
Hey,
I tried my best. Okay.
you know what I was gonna message you though? I was gonna say you should not like that you talk crazy, but I was gonna say even when somebody mentions your character, I was gonna say kind of don't say anything because they can bring you back.
Well,
Maybe.
later. So I should be like, you know what? This was the greatest episode ever, guys.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I mean, now Kilo gone. Somebody got to take over the prison.
Man, they leaving Chicago.
Yep,
I
and
guess
they
it's gonna
going
be
to New
me and
York City.
Jannard. They gonna make a spinoff with Jannard. How many of y'all want to watch the Jannard spinoff, the Jannard and Vic show? Hey, if they call me to be in it, I'll be in it. Hey, man.
Man, you
I
probably gonna
think
take out the Nord if they put you in there.
I
If
know
Roja.
they might have pushed me into the pool. Then I'd have been, you bastard. I never get out of here.
I think not that I'm being like a bad I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I don't think anybody's like dying to get these guys on anything. So I think if they say hey, we want you on, I don't know, 2, 3 episodes because Legacy. It's not like it's called Power New York. They're
Right.
just supposed to mainly be there. Um, but I think
And
that
they make them go to Mexico, Chicago, New
yeah,
York, all over the
you
place.
could just keep the places that are sets, especially, and then you find out through this guy was doing all these damn interviews. So many shows are done in the same sets in Chicago,
Yeah.
um,
And
and so
some
many things are sets. So then it's like I think you can still pull it off. It's not like you're not gonna have anybody that you can just call and your team is there. Like they could pull it off. I'm assuming that's part of the plan. I mean, not that I
Not
know,
that I
but
know, but
I wish they
I
would
wish
have
they would have
not
done.
done so much of saying Tommy and Tariq for this next show because like let me think
right,
that on the finale he might die. Let me think that. Tell me the news later.
right, right. It spoils the ending because you know he's gonna live and they'll fight another day.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I
Right.
don't. I don't like that.
The anticipation dies down in a way, you
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
I. You already know the main thing that I don't like is the don't put the stuff in the show. Like I mean, in the trailer,
Right.
you put out the clip of Tommy
Well, your own show, basically.
almost dying, and then the guy's on the top, and then the guy's coming around the car, and then somebody basically is gonna take them out.
Mm.
Why do we need to see that? Why do we need to see Shanti talking to Jannard? Why is that a part of the promo from Stars?
They
It
do the worst promos. Them
it
and
does
that.
nothing. It does nothing. Not one guy was like, you know what? I'm gonna start watching the show right now because this character that I don't know, Shanti, because obviously if you see it and react to it, it means you're already watching it. So
Mm-hmm.
let me watch it. People are mad because like we waited 2 weeks for this.
And that's what I said. Like, what happened to the guy, the one that Tommy was supposed to meet up in California?
See, that's what I'm saying. You were mentioned. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Uh, that's what I was gonna just message you then. Not like I'm not trying to tell you how to talk. Obviously, I'm
Hmm.
saying
They ain't
don't
listening to me
follow.
on here. We
Yeah.
was gonna write him in, but he was saying that he didn't like our right. You know what? Fuck him. We gonna
No,
write.
I'm saying later. Obviously, this is after it already was kind of
Yeah,
taken out because
they don't watch this. They
you
didn't
said
even
for a
know I make
while.
videos.
You said for a while it was taken out, or you were taken out, and then you were mentioning it like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh
So
yeah, but that was them just talking to me.
yeah, I think that they'll go back. Not
Yeah,
not
they
saying
don't
you.
watch
I'm
this.
saying
Yeah, they don't
yeah.
watch me on YouTube. They didn't even know I made videos, and they don't care.
Uh, because they made there's too many channels now.
They
Exactly.
probably ain't
I,
subscribed to your
And
dude,
channel.
mine,
my
and I don't even get that many
you don't
views
even
no
have to be
more.
subscribed though. Like
Nah,
obviously you don't like all I watch the only thing I use social media wise is YouTube. Like I do YouTube like hours out of the day. Like I be watching stuff. So
I do too, but
my
I don't watch this. I
my
be watching.
algorithm has way too much. My algorithm right now is all basketball, his and hers reactions to the show on Netflix and power. Just
Better than mine. Mine is the Midas touch, uh, news and conspiracy theories.
Or your minds is
I can
basketball
never
and
I
football. I be
can
looking
never
at the
have that.
highlights
And the
on
Nephilim
Well,
YouTube.
and the
I be watching.
Anunnaki and Nephilim.
I be watching the power reviews and like a lot of cooking reviews, cooking shows.
I watched this one bald head Chinese dude named Guga, and he
Oh,
do.
that's my dude.
I like him. I like him.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I like him. He's pretty good. I like him. I watch the cooking stuff sometimes too. And I do watch basketball. Like I watch Flight Mike and a few others. There's this one white dude, I think his name Casey something. He always got little theories like on the trade or what happened with Luca or this or that. I watch him. He get to the point. And then it's a couple basketball people I watch, but I don't watch a lot of that because they just make so much money, man. And I ain't trying to hate, but good grief. Just like, oh, I was talking when I was feeling because I had a new machine set up today, and it was at a senior place, and this old guy came and he was talking about how he don't like uh that they get paid in the NCAA no more. I'm like, man, of course he old white dude. I'm like, man, so you rather them get exploited for free? Like they gotta put so much hours in sports that they degrees is general studies. It ain't worth a damn. People talk about, but we gave you a scholarship. It's nothing. I can't really get a good classes because you want me to train and be involved in sports so much, basketball, football. So they got garbage classes just because they can pass them easy.
Yeah.
Most people don't become millionaires because they don't go to the NBA. The coaches in the schools keep getting these endowments, all this money, all these scholarships, endorsements, all that. And it's basically opening it up for gambling, which it just came out today that they found like 30 NCAA players taking bribes because with the gambling apps, you're going to get touched. It's so prevalent with the
Mm-hmm.
they even got NBA players doing it. Terry Rozier helped his friend out and stuff, and they made a couple $100,000 in cash. All this stuff is just, under the table money, under the table money. And they said they found college basketball players getting 10,000, between 10 and 30,000 to just slow down their performance during certain games. And if you know that you ain't about to go to the league and you can get 30,000, and the dude that I was
And
talking
most
about,
of
like
them won't go to the league. Yeah.
exactly. And he was talking about I don't like the NIL and this and that. Why? It's their name, image, and likeness. So you want everybody to be exploited and work and stuff for free, but let somebody do it to you, you'd have a fit. But what? Because
I
they
think I
young.
think I think them getting paid is like great.
You said what?
I think th- I think them getting paid is like a great thing because like
Yes,
you don't even have to want to go to the league after you know that you can basically, I don't want to
right.
say be set. Some people can be set. Not all of them are getting a bunch of millions either.
But like them
But
white girls are making the most money. White
the
girl
twins,
basketball. Yes. They getting
yeah, they don't even
millions
have
and
to they don't even
they
have to
don't even need
play.
to go to WNBA now.
Yeah. They went back to college again, right?
I don't know. I don't follow them. I just know they were making
Yeah.
millions of dollars and they ain't did nothing. And
Yeah.
WNBA players don't get that, and they about to go on strike and ruin them. That's such a
But
bad deal.
they have to change this. I For one, I don't like actor. It doesn't matter what it is in celebrity in any type of way. I don't like when you introduce a woman as beautiful because now the WNBA has this weird thing where now they don't just show the outfits. Now they do like a walk, like they're striding, like they're like modeling.
For what?
It's um like it's on like social media on like the
I'm
teams
saying
channels and stuff.
I'm saying they do this before the game.
Yeah, it's weird. So like you know how like for
I've
years
never
you
watched a WNBA game in my
no
life.
no I don't not in the game, not in the game. So the channels, like the channels for
I've
the
never
each
watched
team
none of the stuff they've ever done.
where it just comes up on my shit. Yeah.
I've never watched. I've never watched it come up. I don't know. I mean, I've never even played on 2K. I tried it for like a quarter and I had to turn it off.
It's different. It's completely different. Yeah,
It's whack to me,
it's
man. I
his
know.
own. It's not even basketball. It's something
Let me
else.
tell you.
I mean, the
Yes,
women's NBA.
they suck, and I'm not gonna be misogynistic. I wasn't have said this until I've seen these videos, and it's multiple ones now where junior high teenagers, 15, 16-year-olds, now they top level 15, 16-year-olds. They're 15, 16-year-olds, and they play current, not retired, current WNBA players, and they beat them. They beat
Yeah,
them.
it's
The girls
crazy.
be hacking them and pushing them. Why you so soft? Bitchy 15. Let them be grown NBA men that was 30 and 25, and it be 15, 16-year-old female girl basketball players, and they push them, get tough. Boom. Why you soft? They'd have been all on them, but because they women, they could push these 15, 16, and they lost. They still lose. And I think they won one. They had made a comeback, and they like, ain't no way you could take the role players in the NBA. They would not lose to 15, 16-year-olds.
I only like Juju. She's still in college, but
I don't even
Juju
know
is
who that
probably the
is.
only person. Like you don't know who Juju is.
Nope.
She has the bun.
Don't they all got a bun?
No, she's known for the bun. She's known for like
I know Angel
this.
Reese, her big old sexy
Yeah, but
ass.
she is terrible though.
I heard she terrible. I
So
know she played for
you've never heard
Chicago.
of Juju before? Juju Watkins? You never heard of her?
Never heard that name in my life.
She's
I
like
remember
so.
Maya Moore fine ass. Hey man, maybe I'm just I bet you a five. I may remember you, but you had to pop up on the radar too. I didn't go looking for you.
So Juju is probably one of the best college basketball players too, like in history. But uh,
She
she don't look like a female playing basketball. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
mm,
You know
look like a
how he
stud.
looks like a different sport. Nah, it's hard to explain it. She just looks like she hooping. She don't look like she trying.
She
Like
light
she's a
skinned.
yeah,
I seen her.
yeah,
She got the movements. It's fluid.
yeah. She used to
I seen
work with
her.
Kobe and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen her. I didn't know her name, and
she's
I didn't know
different.
she
Yeah,
played in the. I think I seen her on Instagram or something
yeah.
doing moves.
She played for USC. She got injured last season.
Ah, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is. I've seen her doing stuff on there. Yeah, but yeah, I didn't know. I wouldn't. I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't know what. And
I know.
also, I just remember that ain't Maya Moore either, because the girl I'm talking about used to play at Minnesota, but she was a guard. She went to Notre Dame. I think even Lil Wayne was or something. I think she may be retired or close to it now.
I know. I used to like watching ice skating on TV. The
I
way they
like to see them fall.
Jag. I
on the
used to
three
like
spins.
the double axle
Hey,
jumping
for
up in the
real.
air.
Well,
You
not if
know
it's
who really
three.
impressed me though? I didn't know about her when she was doing it. It's a girl, the African girl, but they hated on her. They wouldn't give her. I didn't even know this story. I saw the documentary, which I like feel bad. I don't remember hearing this story because she's like my age. So while this was happening, I should have heard about it. But you know,
Hmm.
it's something like you could do a frontwards flip in ice skating, but they don't like you to do or a backwards flip. One of them that they don't want you to do or they ban because it's so dangerous or something. But she did it anyway, and they didn't want anyway. They didn't like her because she was black African, and this is at least the way the documentary framed it. And the judges, after she did like the most incredible moves and stuff, which and looking at it, you'd be like, "Wow, you doing these flips like that?" But anyway, they didn't give her no awards or whatever and stuff, and she did something anyway. Anyway, I don't even remember her name, but looking at them flip and fall, that would be interesting. But them type of sports, you only hear about it on the Olympics. Like nobody watches this stuff, like swimming and stuff, like Michael.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, don't
I
nobody
watched Phelps when he was going, and that's it.
exactly.
Yo, Jag, did you hear about them snubbing sinners at the Golden Globes Awards?
Yeah, I kind
Like, come on, man.
yeah, I kind of talked about that a little with Kelly, but not a lot. But just in the sense that I didn't like how they gave the award to what's her name for one day after another.
Oh,
Tia
Tatiana
Taylor.
Taylor.
Yeah, that role wasn't that all that to me.
She's
I
not a
mean,
good
No.
actress.
she said she not.
No, and she's about to destroy the Rip tomorrow. Oh, it came out already on
Yeah, she.
Netflix with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You can see
I
her in the trailer not acting good. She
she
doesn't
not.
act good.
She not a good actress to me
They keep
either.
pushing her on shit. I don't know why.
She got
And
a
for you to,
Mhm.
she got
and you
a
having
unique
sex
look.
with two white guys.
That's the thing
Dang.
I was kind of getting with. Like that's why they gave Holly Berry the award. Similar, you know what I mean, or different thing. I don't know.
Well, now you have to have now you can't just have a bunch of white people and try to go for awards now. You have to mix it up now.
I just don't like how they made her so sexual. She wasn't even having that big of a role in that movie, really. What that she had a big old belly out shooting the gun, and
Yeah, she was only there for like 20 minutes, and then
yeah,
the other half of the movie she wasn't even there.
I know. I think that scene with the belly out and the machine gun was just so shocking.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I haven't watched it, but yeah, there's rules for the amount of time you're in. They have to submit this stuff. Like there's a bunch of stuff to it too. They gotta also pay for it too.
hmm So Ned was saying the girl I was talking about skated for Italy. I couldn't.
Oh.
It's also Golden Globes. It's not like it's an Oscar.
Yeah, but hey, there's still an award. You know what I mean?
I
Okay.
Yeah.
mean, it's a stepping stone.
Yeah, I mean it's the biggest next to the Oscar, right?
It's no yeah, but the Oscar is the one that gets you like the higher pay that you can ask for more and all that, or at least
Ruins
being
everybody.
nominated.
It
Yeah.
ruins everybody's career that wins it of color though. Damn near. You can
Oh,
go
that's
down
like
the list.
a
Not
thing that
huh?
that's like a thing that people say.
Well, Cuba Gooden,
Monique.
Monique, Hattie McDaniel, she was the first. Holly Berry, she kind of never went. You don't go higher. I mean, Jamie Foxx after Ray, how many Academy Award winning roles did he get offered? I mean, that was
Dang.
tough. If you go
Well, I
down the
mean,
road,
we don't know what he was offered. We know
well,
what
how
he
many did he
maybe
do
did.
since then? When he just picks all bad movies after Ray?
I think he won something when he was in Ali with Will Smith too, like for
That,
supporting actor.
he did a great job though as Boondini.
He always
And
gonna be Willie Beeman to me.
Willie Beeman.
That's
If
it.
you look at that character that he played in Ali, that's a real person. If you see the pictures, because if you look back at those times, he looks
I've seen it. Yeah.
identical. The
Yeah,
hair
I've
and
seen the
everything.
picture.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx can transform into those people, man. I give him credit. But who else won and ain't did nothing
You see
after
him
him?
doing Trump, Jamie
Nah,
Foxx?
nah, but I'm sure it's funny. Jamie
Like the
Foxx.
girl on Kill Tony did a good one too. I liked it.
That was funny, but she
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
what's
no,
the
he
hell?
hit
That
that
the hell?
button.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
Oh
saying,
man,
guys,
J-Mo done left us.
we lost the host.
All
I
right,
wonder if he's
Steven,
just
take
getting fed.
over.
There he
ah,
is.
I touched on this mic on this mouse.
Mouse.
That Kill Tony was kind of whack, but she was funny. Red Band wanted her, but you know,
Yeah. She
she
was
was
flirting with
funny.
Tony.
Yeah, that was funny with the Trump stuff, but she didn't do
Yeah.
a good impression. She just had good
No, it was funny because nobody expected her to do it. And
right.
there was no kind of like, hey, can I do the thing? The word China, that was her chance, and she just went. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, that was good.
And I feel happy for Cam too. He never made me laugh before.
I think Viola Davis won an award too.
Yeah, and Will Smith ain't did nothing either since Ali.
He won an Oscar award.
Viola Davis was for Fences, right?
Wait a minute, that was after that. That was after that slap when he
The
got him to
slap.
slap Chris Rock.
He
You heard
should have
that?
got the award first, then slapped him.
He
I
went
know, right?
pow.
But didn't Will Smith get it for Ali or he didn't?
What
He
did he do?
I thought he did. Maybe not.
No,
He
I thought
got
that was the only one he got. I
nominated.
thought it was for this.
No, he just
No, oh
won
no, it
King
was for the
Richard.
Emancipation
Yeah.
movie.
No, it wasn't. It was for King
No.
Richard, Venus and
Yeah.
Serena.
Oh
It
yeah,
was for
there goes
Vina
your
Coates,
award.
right?
Yeah.
And he did a damn good job in that movie. I ain't seen
Did you?
that Emancipation yet.
That was whack. I ain't like that
I'm
one.
not watching that shit.
He shouldn't have put it on Apple either, because ain't nobody about to go over there to watch that.
Apple green lighting shit left and right now.
Dude, he
I
should have
would
put it on
have
Netflix.
Apple used to be like, yo, if this is in here, this is good. Now it's like, oh, they got another fucking thing. All right.
Yeah. Well, y'all, it was fun. We'll be back. I'll be back tonight. Y'all definitely come back if you want. We talk some
My
more.
daughter woke up at 4:30.
Dang.
Damn, right on time.
It like she getting up going to school.
It's that time.
At two, that'd be crazy.
I know she ain't going to school at 4:30. I hope.
She 2 years old.
I know, right? I had to. I know. You know why I'm ready to go to school? Make a breakfast, Daddy.
Just put a backpack on.
I'm tired of getting my shit together, Daddy. Why you don't pack my bag tonight? Here I go. I gotta potty train myself. I gotta get my damn school together.
Look at the
I guess I
backpack.
have to drive myself to school too, huh, Daddy? What's that?
A little backpack.
Oh, the backpack. Look at that. The little purse. That looked like a damn toy display or something. For a Cabbage Patch or something. I wouldn't even thought that'd have been a real little person's.
I have a 2-year-old and I got her 2 backpacks, and I was like, what am I doing?
Love her daddy. Daddy. I used to think having a boy was better, but I don't know, man. They get a grown and be like, I'm out.
Or they wanna, test you.
For real. Or do both. You get a
Mine be the
daughter,
martial arts
they
since he
be
was
there.
4, man.
Okay. You got your daughter, she be there for daddy all her life. Maybe.
If I don't die first.
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope we all stick around a little longer. If
Hey,
Tommy,
Jannar make it.
I know, right?
He said
Tommy
Tommy.
and Jannard and all them make it, yeah, right.
Yep, and D-Mac.
All right, before we go, he said it, D-Mac. I can't believe he got shot in the shoulder and just was walking around like ain't a damn thing. He
He
crying
was
on
like,
the floor.
I'm
I
good.
know,
Yeah, he heartbroken about JP.
I know, right?
Wasn't he the one that called them the derogatory word of a homosexual?
Film Actors Guild.
Yeah, that word. Yeah, that word.
He was part of the Film Actors Guild. That was
Man, I'm
y'all know that
surprised.
movie? You know where I got that from?
Where?
It's one of the funniest movies ever, though. Team America, World Police, with the puppets. Is made by the people from South Park. I never would have watched it because I thought it was corny. Man, that movie is so good. It is so good. I mean, they nail everything. They roast everything. They don't, man. That movie is crazy.
What's it called?
Team America, World Police. You can watch it on YouTube right now for free. When we get off watch, I'm telling you, if you watch that, you would die laugh. The song, everything, every moment of that show, the sex scenes, everything is crazy. They even do some stuff that's actually like, he'd be like, I don't want to give it away, but it's a part where it's about sex with these men. And he like, hey, it ain't about being gay. It's about trust. Now go ahead and suck that cock. I need to know that I can trust you. It's a lot funny. I don't want to give the rest away, but he like, now this is only between us. And then later he'd be like, hey, don't mess with him. That's a guy you can trust. And believe me, I know, because he sucked my cock, okay? And he didn't just do it. He took it all, and he like, thought it was between us for trust.
That was a trust.
Exactly.
Man, but he said they got all these actors in there. They part of the Film Actors Guild. You know, that's the initials. Instead of saying it is, anyway, watch it. It's crazy. Crazy movie.
I'm not starting shit at 5 a.m., dude.
America.
Fuck yeah.
You know it,
Yeah. The lady from the UK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Team
I've
America.
never heard America said in that cadence and not remember the that joke shit.
America. No, that's not in the UK.
No, the girl that said it.
Oh.
It was
What
on
girl?
Netflix. It was on Netflix. A comedian, stand up.
Oh. And
You know
no,
when
this
like
is a
Netflix
movie.
does. Oh,
This is a
so she got it
movie.
from a movie.
Yeah, no, this is
Oh,
the
I didn't know
movie.
that.
The creators of South Park, they made a movie with puppets on a string. and they be dancing and karate and having sex and shooting and blowing up stuff. They got Kim Jong Il. They got all kind of stuff.
Oh,
Actors.
Jesus.
Man, you got a wife. It's crazy. No, she got that from the movie Team America: World Police. I'm telling
How
you,
old
this
is the movie?
wow, this like almost 20 years old. Let
Okay,
me
okay, okay. I was
let me
gonna
see.
say if it's recent, this shit. She
Nah,
said it a few years back. Okay.
this movie at least 20, damn near 20. Let me see. Team America: World Police, man. Y'all wanna anybody watching this and ain't seen it and wanna laugh and you like wild comedy. See, it came out in 2004. This is that's the year my son was born. Good
Almost
Dang,
10
grief.
years.
I was like a little kid when I was in that when I was growing up watching that.
We know how numbers work.
Man, you taking me back to this is like taking me back to my childhood days.
Hey, you if you'd have saw this in your childhood days, you would have been probably busted up. I actually didn't see this movie until probably 2014. That's the first time I saw it. So it was already 10 years old the first time I seen it. But since then, I've probably seen it 30 times. I love it. Anyway, we get up out of here. I tried to share it. Of course, it ain't working, but there it go.
Like on the interview where everything was glitching.
I know, right? There it go, right there. America.
Oh, okay. I've seen it. I've never seen the movie, but I've seen that like maybe a clip or something.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
We live in a time of unparalleled danger. Weapons of mass destruction are being offered to terrorists all over.
Oh, live time. Armageddon.
There go another bad trailer. It might as well have been made by stars.
I was gonna say this trailer's not giving us nothing.
Nah, they about as bad as stars in Netflix anyway.
You
Y'all
know
know
what's
what
harder is when a trailer is better than the thing you watch.
I know,
That
right?
shit is tough. That shit's like, come
I
on.
mean, Stars is owned by Paramount, right?
Yeah. No, stars ain't owned by Paramount, I don't think. I think that's Lionsgate.
I don't think it's owned
Oh,
by Paramount at all.
yeah, I could be
Matt
wrong.
Damon. That's the part.
Paramount's
Matt
owned by CBS.
Damon.
Paramount
Would you say? Would you
CBS.
say it again, Chris? I can't hear you.
Paramount's owned by CBS.
Oh yeah, sure is.
And Larry Ellison bought that.
Yes. Stars is owned by 50 now.
He got the only program people watch.
Yeah, because
Well,
Cindy must got his
Outlander's
own studio.
Outlander's gonna be done. So
It took them forever.
it's just gonna be 50 Cent.
I know, because the shoot, Outlander, they've been playing that for 10 years. While we done went through 3 or 4 seasons of Power, spinoffs of Power. They've been playing Outlander back and forth for 10 years straight. That's a
Yeah.
long time they've been playing that. All right, y'all. I'm calling it a night, man.
Yeah, because
Everybody,
it's 340 over here. So
Hey, what
440 for
show
me.
are you going to?
Uh-huh.
What show are you gonna go to from this? Because I'm already watching 13 shows right now. This shit is a fucking headache.
I know.
I gotta watch Gangsta London came back today too.
You gotta send me what you watching. Let me see what it is. You
Yeah.
probably know more about
So
what's
Gangsta
on
London just started today. It's
Gangs of
season 3 on AMC Plus.
Okay. I ain't even heard of
It's
Gangs.
like power on drugs. Well, I guess I shouldn't say on drugs, but
They on instead of selling. Power on steroids.
yeah, that's what I meant to say. So
Yeah.
it's not drug dealing. Meaning like the show doesn't it's not showing you, oh my god, this is where we meet and we talk about selling more keys. No, it is crime families. So like race matters. So different countries from different people from different countries in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Gangs of London. So you have like the
Albanians.
Haitians, the Albanians, or these ain't the Albanians from
They actually from
these.
Albania, really ready, huh?
I'm saying
They ain't been
so.
Americanized.
Yeah, this is the you know just give it an episode or something. So the episode literally starts. No, it doesn't give anything away. The show starts with a power vacuum. You know, a show like Power would destroy that and then be like, we gotta do the prequel. No, we don't.
Right.
It started with a power vacuum. That's fine. So basically, the rest of the families are trying to, you know, move in like a power vacuum does, and then the main family is trying to not lose it, kind of like the Flynn's.
Okay.
They're trying to make sure they don't lose the influence and power and everything.
I'm gonna have to
But
check it out. I don't think I looked at AMC in forever.
it's got like
Walking Dead.
realistic shooting, realistic fighting. Like the people actually train the stuff. Um,
Okay.
it's yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
check it out. Let me know in Discord the other shows you talking about. I'm gonna see which
Yeah,
ones. I
yeah,
think I'm gonna try to watch something on Netflix at least where
yeah.
everybody can see it. Because if I do the AMC, I might watch it, but everybody don't have AMC and they ain't gonna watch it and stuff as
Yeah.
much.
When's Fightland coming out?
I don't even know, man. Not
50
off.
Cent show in the
You know, 50
UK?
Cent promoting that.
Check
That
it out.
shit is well, I hope he's promoting it's his.
Yeah, he better. That's the only way you can know about
Who
stuff these
else gonna
days.
do
There's
it?
so much stuff out there.
But
Yeah.
that I think like the guy is actually in shape, you know, he's actually working on boxing. So it's gonna be about either boxers I think the main guy's gonna be a retired boxer.
Okay. Check it out. That's
But
gonna be
yeah,
set in America too, or
it's in the
UK.
UK.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Well,
showed him like he was already like on set and stuff.
yeah,
But
he
I
trying to
think
be
that
a
might be
producer now and stuff, which I get it. You can't be rapping all your life, 50, 60 years
yeah.
old.
He,
So
yeah, he 52.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
about 52, something like that. So
He only a few years older than Snoop. I just found that out today. I was
No, 50
confused
Cent
as
is
shit.
50.
Oh yeah, he's 50.
Yeah, and Snoop Dogg is 53.
but Snoop been out since he was 18, 19. That's why. Whereas
Yeah,
50
but
Cent
Snoop
been
looked like he
damn near 30.
72 years old.
I know, right? He got all that gray hair too. That
He had the
definitely
weird
got
hair the other day. He was recording with somebody. That shit looked crazy.
I know, right? Well, all right, y'all, man. We're gonna call it a wrap. I appreciate everybody to stay to the end and in the chat. Hope everybody had a good time. And yeah, like one journey say, until next time, which would be tonight at about 10 o'clock. And with that being said,
You can hear my baby?
everybody, I know, right?
Oh, yeah, I hear in the background.
I ain't never sleeping.
All right, William Montgomery. Y'all have a good one. Peace. We
Peace.
out of here.